not enough time and not enough things we can say of just how great they are. But yeah, James, it's exciting to be here. We have the Lions from Garrard County and the Maroons of Pulaski County here at Pulaski County Field. May 1st, April showers bring May flowers, and May flowers bring pilgrims. But tonight we've got Maroons hopefully over the Lions here at Pulaski County Field. So yeah, I'm excited to be
we
here.
got a little music on there. This is old school. What is this, 90s rap?
Down with OPP.
Down with
and just
OPP.
Finished Poison.
Other people's property. Down with OPP.
That was Poison, right? Ain't nothing but a good time.
Nothing
Okay,
but a good
all
time.
right. So that was good. I like the selection.
Well, Brandon,
here.
you're about ready to take over the stream for a few minutes, and our fans don't know this, but we're about ready to take. We're going to try this one more time. We're going to try the wireless mics. We're going to mic up Marshall Livesey. Yeah. I'm going to take the camera, so I'm going to be the cameraman. So fans, I'll go ahead and apologize for what you're about ready to see. Yeah. So it won't be great like my man Braxton can do, or Norman or DJ. But anyway, I'll try my best with that. So let's get Marshall out on the field. 5:45, we'll have Senior Day festivities. So at that time, I'll get a different camera angle, and we'll listen to Mr. Foster say some great things about our senior players and maybe tear up a little bit. And then we'll go place camera number 2 over by the batter's box to get us a picture-in-picture, hopefully, and hopefully pull off a great broadcast.
Yeah, I think it will be. James, you and your camera extraordinaire expertise out here on the field, it should be nice. I think definitely in the crowd, it gives us something to look at. Nice little eye candy here. But yeah, it's going to be quite the emotional evening as we recognize the seniors from Garrard County, even out of respect of the opponent. I see Wiley Kane walking up in here, Maroon legend here, of course. And then we're going to welcome the families onto the field, and we're going to have a senior night. And there's not going to be a dry eye, especially here in the box, because it's definitely not going to be dry out there, because absolutely it's going to be quite chilly, and maybe it's just tears from the wind and the coolness outside, because it's quite a nip out here.
I got to teach you to do something here while I'm gone. I need you to switch from camera 1 to camera 2 with the 2 button here when I get in position with the camera for Marshall and Crew.
Okay, all right.
So right now we'll keep it on the baseball field so they don't get throwing up with a moving camera.
I'll look to you and you just give me a signal.
Perfect.
All right, so folks, stick around here. It's Maroon Sports Network, live from Pulaski County Field this Monday, 1st of May. It's the 1st of May, but it's busy around the campus of Pulaski County High School. Busy in the sense that it's just that time of year where things just all come to a close, and we have all the award shows and banquets and recognitions. Spring sports has got sense of it coming to a halt here, because this Friday we have the track and field meet here at Pulaski County campus here with the Maroons, and I'll be emceeing that. Thursday night we have the banquet for Project Lead the Way Awards in our auditorium at Pulaski County High School. I'll be emceeing that Friday during the school day, but it's going to be live streamed out for everyone on YouTube. The first ever MSA's Sports Awards, where all of our athletes in school will be dismissed to the auditorium during school, and then we will live stream the live awards production that James and his crew has written and produced, and we're trying to get a hold of Reggie Hansen. Reggie Hansen, if you are watching this, we need you at Pulaski County High School to give out an award. Of course, other illustrious alumni from Pulaski will be here to join us and give out awards. So it's a busy week, and if you have any remedies for vocal rest or vocal recuperation, of remedies of honey, tea, whatever it may be, send them my way, because I'm going to need it. Speaking Saturday night for 2 hours and 40 minutes about the prom, I didn't think it could be done, but I did it. But definitely feeling a little fatigue as we speak as that goes. But it was a success. It was great to see everybody come out, and glad everybody was able to enjoy that. But I see James on the field setting up. And folks, we're going to bring you a Maroons win tonight here on senior night, along with sports festivities. So switching cameras now, as he's bringing us all the live action here on field. As you're seeing now, viewers, it's our Maroons tonight, looking like they're going to bring the pinstripes, maroon and white letters. Love it. Love the look. Love the get up here. Now, we got to bring you the softball game last week between Somerset Briar Jumpers and the Maroons down in the softball field. First ever recording of a softball game. And, of course, a lot of questions as to why we couldn't stream it live. Well, it's just one of those technological difficulties of not being able to reach Ethernet to the softball field. But, hey, we did our best. We did our best swimmers go. But welcome everybody here. We thank you for tuning in to Maroon Sports Network as always. And definitely, we've got everything set up here, and it should be quite the night. So stick around. Of course, I'm Brandon Foycer, James Murray on the field, getting things done here as you guys get to see for your viewing pleasure at home. Got the Maroons starting off, trying to get their feet on the ground, but have picked up some traction here later on, as we knew that they could. Over 20 guys on this team that can throw the ball, which is quite a luxury. A lot of senior leadership here, guys that really a team as far as camaraderie goes that really enjoy each other. They're their brother's keeper, as Cal would say. Everybody cares about each other. Nobody's trying to get one over the other, that it seems. They definitely have that team chemistry. Of course, over spring break, they spent some time down south in Florida playing some top-notch competition and experienced quite the bonding that the team needed and bring us back together. Of course, last week, coming a game away from taking first place in district, but still in it. So a lot of baseball left, and anything can happen. If one thing's true, when it comes to district and region play, all bets are off. It's just a brand new season then. So everybody starts out 0-0. It's win in advance. It's what it is. So definitely a crew that's definitely come together, and it should be exciting, and sky's the limit as to what it is that they can accomplish here going forward. Of course, I got to talk last week to Chance Todd, who came to see me in my classroom, give me an update. He was smiling. Young man is now recovering from his surgery, and praying for him, and thoughts and prayers go out to him and his family, as he was sharing that, giving me the breakdown of his recovery, but he says no doubt he's going to be back at it. So Chance, of course, experienced his injury here right early in the season, and we're just thinking about him as we come back. Of course, Jace Fry on the up and up, coming out of an injury, and then, of course, injuries are a part of it. Unfortunately, we just don't like to see it happen to our young people. I'm biased here, so rooting for him moving forward. Chance Todd. We've got Marshall Livesey here that you're seeing, number 5, throwing here, senior as well. Senior Bryson Duggar. Been able to pitch and play for us. Brady Kane has played baseball for over 15 years. Saw his brother, of course, Wiley Kane, from the Maroons past. Quarterback here, has played and now is moving on to med school at the University of Louisville. Those darn right dirty birds of Louisville. But nonetheless, they're getting a good one out of Wiley Kane. Of course, Brady is going to be celebrated tonight as well. Then we have, of course, Connor Denny. Number 3, Connor has been around here and played for a long time. He's also played baseball for 15 years. We're going to be recognizing him and his contributions. I give the guy a hard time, but I absolutely love Connor Denny. And, of course, I just mentioned him earlier, number 28, Jace Fry. Jace Fry, senior here, has also played for 15 years. I mean, this is a team, a bunch of guys. You start to see these numbers when you're playing 15 years of baseball growing up. That's something. You can't fake that chemistry, and that's why I think I would take that over anything as to what this team can accomplish going forward. And, of course, I love me some Cameron Hargis. Cameron Hargis, senior tonight, he's doubled up. He's played basketball, and our boys playing in Rupp Arena. Of course, Cameron, I think about what he did in the region tournament and, of course, the region championship game at Lincoln County. If it wasn't for a couple of plays that he made solidly to kind of seal that, I don't know that it happens without the play of Cameron Hargis. I mean, the young man, he just gives you everything he's got. He plays so hard. He's passionate. He's a good teammate. We love us some Cameron Hargis. Of course, I just mentioned earlier Marshall Livesey. He's signed, that we brought you here on Maroon Sports Network to play at the University of Cumberland's. And, Lindsey Wilson. My apologies there, as he's going to play baseball there and move forward and see what happens. Of course, our senior, Aiden Wesley, we saw him on the football field. We're going to be recognizing him tonight. Aiden's played over 17 years of varsity baseball. Of course, his dad, my understanding, was a pitcher in his day. Could quite throw the ball, could wing it. Don't know the year, been unbeknownst to me at this time, but it's like the Uncle Rico stories, the ones that we hear about from all the time. Marty Wesley, of course. Aiden, we love as well. Number 23, Aiden on the football, and now tonight, baseball field. So it's an exciting time. It's an emotional time. I got to say I'm quite biased. It was March 30th. Right. Seeing right now they're wanting to start, I guess. I don't know what that means here as I'm getting the sign from James Murray as he's trying to give me some signals to see what's going on here. I got his camera switched here, but we'll see if folks at home, if you're tuning in, if there's any technical difficulty, shoot us a word because otherwise it's a big problem if you can't hear me. I guess it wouldn't matter if you can't hear me. So we're going to go to a commercial break. How do you do that? How do you turn the mic off? Folks at home, try to see if there's any technical difficulties. Shoot us a word. We are back after a little bit of technical difficulties, but hey, that's quite all right. It's part of it in these days. James Murray's running himself ragged around here these days, trying to get the viewers to get the best Maroon Sports experience tonight. So
look there, Coach Miller brought you an early Christmas present.
yeah.
That's so nice.
And St. Nicholas coming in with the Pro X box.
So
Bigger than my size. Hey, that's me, Coach. That's me, Coach. That's me. Right here, I love it. Hey, we'll accept anything around here. Yeah, but definitely, James, we were talking about before we went off here and before we get going, of course, the Maroon Sports Awards this Friday. You picked up the awards actual that will be handed out Friday. They look really nice. That's going to be exciting. This Friday, streamed out live on YouTube. But of course, during the school day, it's the first ever. I need to get Reggie Hanson's number and see if we can get that guy to show up. So I have no doubt that he will. Other alums will be joining us. And then I was telling our senior class, when you guys here in a few days become alums, maybe you can come back and hand out some future MSAs. So it'll be the gift, James, that keeps on giving. So it's good. It's a good thing. Guys are, I guess you call it, warming up in baseball here as we get ready to start here in just a moment and bring you all the festivities. It's a good group here that we have here on the Maroon side that we mentioned earlier before we ran into technical discourse here. But glad everybody's tuned in tonight. It's windy. It's cold. It's baseball season. So I'm just glad to say we're in the press box and things are kind of quite toasty in here, but different case out there, definitely. So if you've come out here to watch the game, there's a special place in heaven for you these cool nights.
Brendan, I'm just double checking the stream right here, so we'll see if we got voice coming out of here. Man, fans, I would love to got some pregame in there with Marshall Livesey. So our wireless mics aren't picking up for. So we've got camera 2 fixed now, so we should be able to get that out there for the senior day festivities.
It's quite exciting. Guys are starting to pick up here late in the season as we're going to try to get things rolling as we get into district play, because just like we said, anything can happen this time of year.
All right, Brendan, I'm going to kill our mics for just a second. I'm going to try to test mic number 1.
Okay.
Try one last thing and see if this works. If it doesn't, then we will know that we have a no-go.
Yeah, I love technology.
We'll figure it out one of these days. Have it mastered.
It's all good. It's part of it.
That's right.
It happens, man. Sometimes we're at the
We're trying to get fancy.
Picking up outside. So it's like one of those mics are working.
This has to be working now. Test 1, test 2, test 1, test 2. All right. Let's take this out here, Marshall.
All right, let's go.
I'll take the camera. I'm just going to leave you off.
You just tell me what to do, sir.
Actually, when I give you the thumbs up,
Go to camera 2.
go to camera 2 and turn mic 1 so they can
Just
hear
hit
you.
that button.
Yeah. You You go off on this one, off on this one, on this one.
Okay.
Off on camera 6.
So which one do I hit first? Okay.
I get to hear all the audio side of it, and I'm talking, I'm taking this.
Yellow desert stream.
Hello, hello, guys. Right in the middle. That's not Kyle Bottoms, is it? No.
Pre-game plays. No, your entry. Take it, AP.
Hey, Marshall, switch. I'm pretty sure this one's working.
I don't know if I put the camera there, Miss Murray.
I'll move it.
Danger zone.
Yeah.
Okay. I ain't worried about the fluffy part.
So can I put it like right here? Is it picking up right here?
Yeah.
Okay. If you want to, you can come like right here though. He should teach you right there.
You put me in the spot, baby. Let's get some Mason acting on here.
What's up? Dude. Come on, JT!
I know, right? First one, right to the lens.
Edgar! Brayden! Big game ball!
Wow. I don't know. Tavian? Yeah, Tavian. Right.
Baseball game too, right? Make sure we're taking care of business. We want to be in position to make all of our routine plays. Have battle in the box. No more passive at bats like we had the other night against Bull County. Attack the fastball.
Got Africa.
Okay.
Africa
Put the
total.
runs on the board early. Trey's going to pump the zone full. And the key to tonight is starting the game well. All right. Seniors, you know, getting ready to have a ceremony for you, much deserved, before the game starts and before the game, before the end of the game, because we don't know the outcome. I just want to say it's been a privilege. You mean a lot to this program. You've meant a lot to this program. The program is better because of you. Like I said, you've represented it in a first-class manner, and it's been a blessing to me. This third time around, I didn't come looking for this job. I just wanted to come and help and be a part of it. Lord worked in mysterious ways. I found myself back getting to be a coach. It's a blessing. And you guys are a huge part of it. So I'll stop before we get too emotional before the game. The plan is, as soon as these guys get finished with their pregame, we're going to do the ceremony real quick, and then we're going to beat Garrard County. Come on. Yep. All right. Coaches.
Guys, real quick, just kind of piggybacking off Mayfield. A lot of spirits going on with the game. The guys, we still got a game to play against a good team. And a team that got us up there close. Okay? Guys, competitive, they were not from the fourth inning or third inning on, the first inning on. Okay? Be thinking everything in advance. These wins don't ever give up on the fly ball. Whether you hit it, whether you're in the infield, whether you're in the outfield, whether you're trying to play. You got to be talking, communicating. You got to go take care of business.
Yeah. And not much else to add, guys. We hopefully all come on, stuff like that, business, give these seniors a win. They deserve it. The time and effort that they put into the program, we appreciate it. We're not done yet.
No cap.
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us today our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Thine is the kingdom, power, and glory forever. Amen.
Yep. Hey, like I said back on Friday, it all reverts back to be the better competitor.
This one?
Be the bigger
No.
competitor. Be the best of the version of yourself that you possibly can be. All right? Listen, like I said on Friday too, act like there's a ghost person of yourself out there. You're trying to be better than. Make the plays. Have the approach at the plate. All right? Have fun. Better yet, take it all in. Live in the moment. Live present. Be here. Cherish it all. Listen. I would rather be with anybody else than you guys. Let's rock and roll.
Yes, sir.
Coach Danny. Coach Danny.
Come on, guys. Be the difference. Be the difference.
Yes, sir.
Do we have audio?
Yes.
Oh, no.
Hey, like the other guy said, take that swing, don't slow in, don't try to get too big. Hey, they got us in third place, so if you think that we're just going to let them walk in here and punch us in the mouth and win this game, you got another thing coming. Dugout, stay up. Measle, where you at? Where you at? I'm the field. You got it tonight. Let's get it done, baby. Come on. Whoa! Measle, what we got to do? We got to win that throw. Come down. Let's get it.
And give us something, 1, 2, 3.
Hey, if you're helping Miss Measle, hurry up.
You and me.
Where do I need to go?
Miss Measle.
Don't rub it.
Good chance, Todd, over here.
What's up?
Ain't got audio, but sounds good.
Danny, come on.
Listen, Brady, you go left. Everybody after that does the opposite. So right, so that means you're right, left, right, left, right, middle. Got it? All right. Yeah. Why don't you come with me? Because they're warming up.
Hold back for year 7. Be the class of 2024. No. He was actually the first year that coach. So I was in 8th grade now. It's not like I've been in my school for 6 years. Okay, you still play though. Yeah, but he has wear the Pulaski County baseball uniform. He has been a Pulaski County. You're good. Raindrop. You're a little crazy. 4 or 6 years. Dude, that's like, I'm learning about that. It's like the dinosaur. It could be like DA and AA, like 4 A's and Duncan. That's Hank Williams Jr. You never know when there's a ball coming out there. Bobby Witt Jr. Witt Jr. He hit me twice. I know, he hit me twice. Dude, why do cams look so much different than mine? No kid? Yeah. Cams are like sick. Yours is like shit. Cams are shit. No, dude. Cam, I don't trade nobody, dude. I have to keep those for myself. I got a couple in here that ain't even bloom yet. I know, look at it. My lilies didn't even bloom. Mine just smell like grass. They just like, it smells like no grass. It smells like weeds. Just a pretty weed. Oh, goodness. Dude, this thing is not that old. No shot, dude. It's ending up on the softball field. I don't really like the smell of flowers. Like people put flowers in their house except to smell them. Stoop. Bro, there is no way that holds. Guarantee it holds. How much? Word up now. Who's mom? Nobody's. I bet she was the one who made the moon.
Hey, Willie just threw up a peace sign at you. You didn't see that.
Willie did?
Brady's brother.
Wiley.
Call him Willie.
Oh, there's Willie at. Where did Willie get my old baseball hat? There he goes.
He just pulled it out of your closet or something.
Audio. Hey, everybody hold it. Let's have 2 people that aren't bringing stuff out come out and hold it. Everybody hit Murray with a regular cinder block. Not doing it. I'm not doing that. I'm on TV. I'm not going to do that.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome tonight to Pulaski County Field for Senior Night. Pulaski County.
Gosh, you got Foister doing it.
We would be remiss if we did not at least acknowledge the seniors from tonight's visiting team, the Lions from Garrard County.
That way. Okay, we'll run across the
Senior wearing number 5, Nate Purdue. Senior Caden Neff.
What do you think the chances are?
Senior Mason Reynolds. Senior number 7, Brennan Del Rio. Senior number 24, Anthony Ledford. Number 27, a senior, Ben Trimble. And senior, Houston Cloud.
State guy that Garrard was, like Cole Hammond and Brock Lesnar. Yeah. Alberto Del Rio.
Well, good evening, everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, every year, Pulaski County High School is proud to have student athletes who represent the school through their hard work, both on the diamond and in the classroom. Tonight, we would like to call attention to those members of the baseball team who we are honoring for senior night. We are privileged to have 7 seniors who are nearing the end of their senior baseball season. Each of these seniors have contributed to the history and tradition that is Maroons baseball. During their time at Pulaski County High School, and we would like to honor their hard work and dedication tonight at this time. Tonight, first, our senior that we are honoring is number 2, Brady King. Brady is the son of Jennifer Kane and Johnny Kane. He is being escorted by his parents, his brother Wiley, and his grandparents, Edeline Hurst and John and Lynn Kane. Brady has played baseball for 15 years, with 3 years in varsity baseball. Not only is Brady a student athlete, but he's also involved in several activities such as football at Pulaski County High School, FCA, Beta, FBLA, DECA, and National Honor Society. Brady's future plans after high school are to attend the University of Kentucky, Go Cats, and pursue a degree in engineering. Brady's favorite baseball memory is making a diving catch in right field against Somerset in the district championship his sophomore year. Ladies and gentlemen, number 2, Brady King. Our second senior tonight is number 12, Bryson Duggar. Bryson is the son of Brandon and Jelena Duggar. He's being escorted tonight by his parents and his sisters, Brinley and Bella Kate. Bryson has played baseball for 15 years, with 4 years in varsity baseball. Not only is Bryson a student athlete, but he's also involved in several activities at PCHS, such as PCHS basketball, men's basketball team, Pulaski County men's football team, FCA, National Honor Society, DECA, and Student Council. Bryson's future plans after high school are to attend the University of the Cumberlands, to play football and pursue a degree in biology. Bryson's favorite baseball memory is beating Somerset in the district championship his sophomore year. Ladies and gentlemen, number 12, Hollywood Bryson Duggar.
Could you lower this down and get a better angle?
Our third senior tonight is number 3, Connor Denny. Connor is the son of Mark and Kim Denny. He's being escorted by his parents and his sister, Clara. Connor has played baseball for 15 years, with 3 years in varsity baseball. Connor is a student athlete, and he's also involved in several activities at Pulaski County High School, such as DECA, FBLA, FCA, Choir, and Maroon Sports Network. Connor's future plans after high school are to attend Tennessee Tech and pursue a degree in mechanical engineering. Connor's favorite baseball memory is sweeping the district his first year on the coaching staff and listening to the Star-Spangled Banner in the locker room after big wins. Ladies and gentlemen, number 3, Connor Denny. Our fourth senior tonight is number 28, Jace Fry. Jace is the son of Adam and Stephanie Fry. He's being escorted by his parents and his brother Jensen. Jace has played baseball also for 15 years, with 4 years in varsity baseball. Jace is also a student athlete and involved in several activities at Pulaski County High School, such as Pulaski County men's basketball, FCA, and DECA. Jace's future plans after high school are to attend the University of Cumberland and pursue a degree in physical therapy. Jace's favorite baseball memory is Coach K telling us to let it hang. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, number 28, Jace Fry. Let's read what's on the teleprompter. Our fifth senior tonight is number 15, Cameron Hargis. He is the son of HG and Shelly Hargis. Cameron is being escorted tonight by his parents and his brothers, Colby, Connor, and Cade Hargis. Cameron has played baseball for 14 years with 4 years in varsity baseball. Not only is Cameron a student athlete, he is involved in several activities such as men's basketball at Pulaski County High School, DECA, FCA, and National Honor Society. Cameron's future plans after high school are to attend aviation school. Cameron's favorite baseball memory is hanging out with the boys in the locker room. Ladies and gentlemen, number 28, Cameron Hargis. Our sixth senior tonight is number 5, Marshall Livesey. Marshall is the son of Matt and Tracy Livesey. He's being escorted tonight by his parents and his brother Ty. Marshall has played baseball at Pulaski County High School or Pulaski County for 14 years with 4 years in varsity baseball. Not only is Marshall a student athlete, he is also involved in several activities at the school, such as National Honor Society, FCA, DECA, Pep Club, Student Section Leader, Title IX Committee, and Maroon Sports Network. Marshall's future plans after high school are to attend Lindsey Wilson to play baseball and pursue a degree in sports management and broadcasting. Marshall's favorite baseball memory is, ladies and gentlemen, number 5, Marshall Livesey. Our last senior tonight is number 23, Aiden Wesley. Aiden is the son of Marty and Kara Wesley. He's being escorted tonight by his parents and his sisters, Addie, Sophie, and Scarlett Wesley. Aiden has played baseball for 17 years with 5 years in varsity baseball. Aiden is also a student athlete and also involved in several activities at Pulaski County High School, such as men's football, DECA, and FCA. Aiden's future plans after high school are to attend lineman school. Aiden's favorite baseball memory is me and Muffin hanging out at his house after the games, cooking burgers and playing the show. Ladies and gentlemen, number 23, Aiden Wesley. Folks in attendance tonight, let's recognize all of our seniors tonight on the field for their accomplishments, not only on the baseball diamond, but in the classroom. And speaking on behalf of the staff at Pulaski County High School, guys, we love you. Best of luck tonight. Best of luck going forward this baseball season. But even more, best in luck in the rest of your lives. God bless you.
What? Did you get some pictures of all of them? Yeah. Okay, here. No.
Folks, I don't know if we're live right now and you can hear me, but if you could, that would be great to shoot my man, Mr. Murray, a word as I'm trying to work the soundboard here. One. But hopefully you can hear me. If not, we just recognize tonight's seniors and absolutely emotional time because it's just a great group of young men that we have here. Very biased, of course, getting to teach a lot of them in the classroom. But going to miss these guys, man. I tell you, they bring up not only a lot of hard work and dedication in their craft in the field and in the classroom, they're just very charismatic folks. They got a lot of charisma, a lot of personality about them. It's just nothing like it. March 30th will be a day forever in my mind that I'll never forget the rest of my life. I got a knock on the door first period from senior class president Benjamin Dahl saying, Mr. Foister, it would be an honor if you would speak at our baccalaureate service May 17th. And I can't tell you how just true I'm just taking that. I've been riding, staying up late for the last 3 weeks, just trying to get it right.
Grossy? So nice.
They're the best. I don't know. I'm just very, like I said, biased. But you know what? I'm allowed to be biased because Maroon Sports Network, you don't like it. I'm sorry. But you can just go somewhere else. You can shove it. All right? So we're going to root for the Maroons here tonight as Wiley Kane here is joining us not only on the field. I see him right from Miss Jelena Duggar here in front of us.
How are you, baby?
It's a good crowd for it to be so cool tonight. But again, I hope you guys can hear me. That'd be a shame if I have to repeat everything I just said, because I wouldn't be able to. I don't have a script. Can't remember it.
Worth every minute of that 3-hour drive.
My man James Murray's walking around with a white hoodie on. I don't know how he's managed to not get any stains on it. He's making it happen, and he's also a cameraman extraordinaire as he's running the cameras here and making everything sound and look so good as he's doing it all. Of course, we brought you 2 hours and 40 minutes uninterrupted Saturday night for prom. Didn't think it would be possible that we would be able to talk about prom that long, but I managed. And now here we are tonight.
And now we will meet the starting lineups for tonight's game. First for Garrard County. Leading off, the pitcher, Tobion Ness.
Hope we're on.
Batting second, the center fielder, Jacob Nettle.
James, we were just complimenting just how. So the mic was on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Marshall was good. Yeah.
Okay.
Sometimes.
Was I able to talk? I've
Yeah.
been talking like okay.
Your
All right.
senior night, yeah, it come through.
Okay, good. So
Yep.
it came through. All right, but on here, on air.
When you was announcing everything, Lucian said it was good. Had a little bit of echo.
But did it look like everything? Okay, good. Well, again, James, everybody's complimenting your camera work up here. Man, you were just getting it done. We were just worried. I was worried, man. All it's going to take is somebody to miss first baseline and a ball striking the ball. I was like,
Well,
please.
actually, one got my pant leg, and I mean, just barely whiffed it over there. So I got lucky. I just had moved my leg when I whiffed it. I'm gonna go fix camera number 2 while you talk to the fans.
Absolutely.
And let's get our pitcher ready to go so we can go down the third base line.
Absolutely.
Man, I need some help. I need some
I know.
MSN crew
Listen.
here, but they're all baseball players. So
Well, hey,
they're
man,
playing.
you're making it look easy,
I
of
did
course.
see the Alley Steele down there, so hopefully you can pull
Oh,
off
yeah,
coach's
there you
interview a
go.
little bit.
Sideline extraordinaire. Of course, we've got the Garrard County who's been introduced here tonight. Bryson Duggar now starting it out for Maroons. As the lineup's getting called for tonight, it's a breezy night here in Pulaski County, and but everybody's shown out. I'm really proud. The Maroon faithful is here. Wind, rain, sleet, or hail, they'll be here, of course. That's what's so great about it. You don't see that everywhere. Well, again, we're already invested tonight based on senior night and the young people that we have here at our school, but it's even better to, I don't know, just be here with them. I've been spoiled the last 4 years with this group. Being in the classroom with them, they are all that. They really are, and going to miss them, really am. But they're going to go on and do extraordinary things the rest of their lives, but not so fast. We're not going to grow them up yet. They got to take care of some business tonight. We still got 2 weeks of high school left, so I'm going to enjoy every bit of it. So we're going to bring you the playing and singing of the national anthem here. It's the lovely, I'm going to guess, Miss Brinley Duggar behind me. So she is going to knock it out of the park, so to speak.
And now, like everyone should please rise, remove your hats. For a special treat tonight, we have Brinley Duggar singing the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets regular, the bumpers stayed in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Well, Brinley Duggar is another one that is just so fantastic. And what's great about Pulaski County High School, she came up here and did what I said. She knocked it out of the park. No pun intended there, as she sang the national anthem. She is, goodness gracious, freshman I've been also blessed to have with in class. And, man, looking forward to another 3 years of Brinley Duggar, as she's just going to go up and up and up. But on behalf of her big brother tonight, who's senior, Mr. Bryson Duggar, of course. We got Enter Sandman playing, and Enter Sandman, hopefully he's going to come out here and put these guys from Garrard County to sleep pretty early, as no doubt it is a little bit of a January feel night here tonight, May 1st. So just never know. Speaking of weather, the weather this year for our baseball team, you know, I'm not going to make any excuses for some of the things that's happened and some losses, but my goodness, they've not got any break unless they had to drive 900 miles south to Florida to catch a break with baseball weather. So anywho, I just feel like these guys, a true baseball season this year in Kentucky, my goodness, weather is extremely bipolar, but hey, listen, we go out and we play anyway. It doesn't matter. Maroons, Lions, getting ready to kick it off here tonight. And James is off somewhere in the abyss right here of this crowd, walking around politicking, maybe running for office, because we got the primaries coming May 16th. He could be a write-in, folks, on the ballot. I don't know what he's going to run for. I might just nominate him for everything. I tell you the truth, I don't know if I trust anybody running for office these days, but hey, that's just me. Anywho, Maroon Sports Network bringing you all your political needs here tonight in this baseball game, whether you wanted it or not. Number 2, I'm going to start off here for the Lions. Maroons wearing the pinstripes, white numbers, white lettering, like it. Got the signature across the chest. I love it, Pulaski signature. Guys playing in. And don't worry, folks, Cincinnati Reds are still pretty terrible, so you're not missing anything if you're watching them. Tune in to Maroon Sports Network tonight. Watch the Maroons. You'll be happier. You'll thank us later. I hate to say that. Goodness, I love the Red Legs, but it's been awful these days. All right. Count. 2 balls, 1 strike. Pitch. Swung on. Foul tip again. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Great crowd we got here tonight, folks. Thank you all for coming out. Of course, right up the middle to the pitcher. He's going to field it to first baseman Livesey. It's 1 down for the Maroons. The wind's starting to pick up a little bit here. Jaden No, number 15 for Garrard County, stepping up. Swung right through the gap here to right field. And that's going to be a base hit for the Lions. Number 22, Merrick Graham now up to bat for the Lions. Of course, not my expertise, the expertise up here in the box, saying this is a great-looking player that Lions have out of this shortstop here. Aggressive. Curveball there. Going to take a strike. Man, it's a windy night here. So, man, be ready for wind to carry the ball here tonight. Hopefully it's in favor of the Maroons. 1 on, 1 strike. Swung on up the middle here in the gap. Got a chance for a double play. Can't field it. Got second base out. Almost turned it. Not quite. Fumbled the ball just a little bit. 2 out. 1 on first. As now we got number 11, I believe, Caden Neff up to bat for the Lions. First pitch down the middle. Ball. My man James Murray's running up here. Might be a little frostbit. He's running around here. He's going to join us. He might be a little out of breath.
Looking good there. So now let's see if I can figure out how to get picture, Brandon. I just about got carried away, and I weigh 230, and that wind about packed me off. I hope the camera lasts, and we'll see how good duct tape really is, if it's truly worth its weight or not.
I could say some things, but I don't know. It's more about me than it is you. But anywho, here it is, off the toes. Mason Acton. Runner advances, 2 out. James, great-looking camera work here you got going in that pregame. Everybody at home was excited to see all the shots that you were bringing.
Well, there's camera 2, so I like it so far down through here. But that's just
Coach Fraley laughing in the background there.
Yeah,
that's great.
It's
a great shot.
I need to get picture though. All right, let's figure this baby out.
Almost. Advance another one as Mason grounded that one just right.
That should be. Here's
the pitch now. 3 balls, no strikes. Bella Ellis here walking in below.
Hey guys, that's Trey pitching, right? Okay, so Trey's got the mound. So
Trey
should steal number 3. How's Trey wearing number 7? You know, if I'm Trey, I've got 3. I'm taking it for somebody. That's my name. How about
he's lucky 7s, baby. It's Trey all the way.
I cannot figure this baby out.
You put the house, the family farm, the estate, everything on number 7s. What are you saying now? You're playing roulette. Put it on 7.
Pitcher and pitcher.
There we go. Right up the middle. Oh, had a chance to field it. 1 run advances to third. Error there on the Maroons. Believe who is that shortstop? Is that Chase Farmer? Bryson Duggar. Okay. Should have known by the flare of the glasses there. Bryson at shortstop had the ball and right out of his hands.
Okay, supposedly, Foster, I'm louder than you, so my mic is hotter, so I don't know how that is.
Hot mic. Swung on and a miss. Number 6 here up to bat for the Lions. Trey's pitching solidly so far to start this game. Start the top first. Swung on and a miss. Strike 2.
It's coming through right there. Looking good.
You could compliment the cut, or you could just Compliment the pitcher. I'm going to much rather compliment the pitcher here on this one. Swung on and missed again. Struck him out. We got out of it there. Trey had a moment there, 2 errors there, but no, nonetheless, 0-0.
You know what? A pitcher is a infielder's best friend because they don't put the ball in play, baby. You don't have to field anything. So fielding percentage is 1,000%, Brandon. That's what I'm trying to spit out here.
Yeah, yeah, that's very true. James, I made the comment. If you're at home and you're trying to keep up with the Reds tonight, don't. They're awful, and you might as well just tune in to Maroon Sports Network.
Hey, they just swept the Oakland A's, baby, who were 5-21
Oakland
coming to
A's?
the weekends. Yeah,
Oh, did they?
Cincinnati has won 4 in a row.
Have they?
Yeah.
Well,
so they're like 12,
don't worry.
12-15 now.
Don't worry. Give it some time.
Yeah, wait till they play a good team. Or
It'll
a
all
decent,
collapse.
mediocre
What was
team.
that great line from the movie Major League? They're like, "Oh my gosh, the Indians got the lead," and the guy in the outfield, the forever fan, said, "Don't worry, give it some time." Was that Wild Thing? Was that it was pitching there in the movie Major League?
Is
Yeah,
is
Wild
it
Thing.
actually hot in the booth or just because I run back and forth?
No,
with
it's
the
hot
camera
up here,
work?
and I'd much rather it be hot up here. I don't envy being outside, even though our fans, we love them to death, packed the place tonight. Dirty deeds, done dirt cheap. So there you go.
We
It's
did learn
AC/DC.
that you are not an AC/DC fan, though. 'cause
I wouldn't
you,
say-
you call them overrated. Is what
I
you
say
call 'em.
over. I like AC/DC, but in the sense that I've heard them so much
Here's the
everywhere that I
lovely
go.
Allie
I just
still
feel like,
coming
you
up
know,
to visit us. I think
enough
she just
for
wants some
Angus.
airtime. You want some airtime?
Yeah, Allie joined us the other night on the prom walk up, and Allie, your date.
Hey, let's put
Kinda
her here
leaving
in
you
the hot seat
behind
here
in
for
the
a second.
dust.
Talk to her about prom right here for
Yeah,
a second.
let's
and,
talk
and
about
grill her
prom.
about Kyle right here because you said Kyle left her a bunch during the other night. And
He wouldn't get on and
Yeah,
talk
sit
to
here,
his
Allie,
date and
come
show
here.
off his date. I was concerned. Allie was great, as she always is, to take questions, Phil, but we were trying to put your date on the hot seat a little bit. He kind of got let off the hot seat a little bit.
Well, I don't think he knew that you were waving at both of us. I think
Okay.
he just thought you were waving at me.
Well,
So I'm in Maroon
that's
Sports
fine, and that there's a big crowd around, and you all don't need to stop and talk to us anyway because you had some boogieing down to do. But nonetheless, Allie, you joined us the other night, gave a great interview, and of course, you spent a lot of time getting ready, and so we got all the 411 on that, of course, and of course, you spent a lot of time up here with Mr. Murray and Maroon Sports Network doing sideline reporting. You've grown up before our eyes, Allie. You were been in the hot seat a
it's
lot.
crazy that I'm graduating in 19 days.
All those times Coach Fraley walked in the locker room pissed off, and then you got to hold a microphone up in his face and talk to him.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. So kudos to you. Most people would say no thanks, but you stepped in there. You're like Craig Sager. You're like, no, I'm asking the questions here.
Well,
I loved it.
He was talking to me a couple times, and before the games at school, I would usually tell him, "Yo, take it easy on me. You know,
That's
if something
great.
happens."
That's great. Oh, I love it. But hey, you know what? You've been a trooper because there's not many young ladies that be like, you know what? In high school, especially, I'm going to do that. So I
I'm
applaud
not
you.
necessarily scared of Fraley, but Johnny Hines, he gets me every time.
Well, you know, he gets most
We
people.
could be winning, and I get kind of scared.
And Coach Hines, he compliments you to death. He's a big teddy bear. Now he says nothing but great things about you, of course. And I'm going to speak on behalf of Coach Hines, of course. Coach
Yeah,
Hines watches these broadcasts, and nonetheless, he knows. I think he respects
my
it.
prom date actually, and my brother, we're just bragging on him the other day, talking about how good of a coach he was.
Yeah. So, all right, prom's in the books. What do you think? On a scale of 1 to 10, what do you rank prom experience, Pulaski County High School?
Probably like an 8.
Okay, an 8's pretty good, considering,
Yeah.
I never know with these youngins these days, Mr. Murray. I don't know what's hip or not. And sometimes they could look like they're bored to death and be like, man, this thing was awesome. So I'm like, wow, I can't read it too
I'm
well.
gonna talk her over here.
Okay.
This is my girl, so I'm thankful she come and jumped in
Yeah.
and did all this. But
Yes.
Allie, what was your experience of MSN being live at prom? What do you think about that?
Yeah.
I loved it. I wish we would have done it last year as well. I thought it was really cool that as students walked in, they got a chance.
I'm not going to tell anybody what to do, James, but apparently 736 people have watched that broadcast.
Really?
But apparently at the 1 hour and 55-minute mark, this girl, and I saw it happen. Someone brought it to my attention. This student wearing high heels bottoms out behind me, hits her knee, and then everyone said, Mr. Foister didn't care because I just stared at her blankly. And I said, no, there was 5 teachers off of the camera view that was taking care of it. So I knew that. If you thought at home viewing that Mr. Foister doesn't care that this person just bottomed out and just let it happen, that is not the case. The young lady was rushing in to find out who was prom king and queen and just bottomed out. But anyway, it's a forever moment in Maroon Sports Network for sure.
Yeah, I wish we would have done it last year. In my interview, you can see me like run back into prom. Like I walked away and I booked it back in there.
Yeah, well, listen, like I said, you all were doing the right thing. And I just, you were gracious enough to field questions with us. And I just wanted to make sure, now, I want to put your man on the spot. Did he open the car door for you?
He did.
Did he do all that
yes,
stuff?
Yes, he did.
Okay.
Well,
right.
My date last year, he...
Okay, now, all right. Listen, he's not here to defend himself, so go on. Throw him under the bus.
Well, I mean, there's nothing to really defend. I mean, like, you can't really defend it. But he didn't, like, bring me flowers or anything.
Okay, yeah.
And my date this year did.
Did he go to Southwestern?
He did. He graduated
I knew
in 2020,
it.
though.
I knew it. Well,
It's always in Southwestern.
the
Good
apple
time.
doesn't
I'm
fall
just
far
kidding.
from the tree. It doesn't. Dirty Warriors, man. Anywho.
But
somewhere Coach Foley's like, I'm going to find this guy.
well, he was at prom this year, actually.
All right. Okay,
Yeah.
good.
But him and his date actually did look really good.
Shortstop here, fielding. Ooh, Brady safe, I think. Nope, called him out. All right, 2 out.
All right, Allie, still, you ready for this big interview here about the end of the third inning or so?
All right, you're going to
Yes.
do some on-field sideline reporting tonight, Allie?
Actually, I got to tell Allie this. I got to say, and she didn't know this, but I talked to Coach Mayfield today. He said she's not allowed to come back up on the field because so many of the younger players got enamored by her that they lost their composure and their focus for the rest of the game. So we're going to have to do the interview today by having Coach Jones come behind the dugout where the players don't get to watch
Allie,
the
this is all
interview.
good stuff, but, we're just making sure, listen. You're in the, all right.
Can I
this
get money?
guy's-
Little Livisy's asking for money for the
now-
second time. So
He's
that's
10
it
in the
going.
hole.
Yes.
So, Allie, that's everybody bragging on you.
That is the scoop, yes. So that is a compliment. So, no, that's the pre-game scoop today
That's
when
the
I went
truth.
to Coach Mayfield.
Got
Well, your
an
boyfriend
error
got you
here.
some food. So I saw him bring
right.
about 3 things out there. Is one of them yours?
What are we fine dining
No, all
tonight?
3. No, I think he has 5 hot dogs, actually.
5 hot dogs.
Yes.
Is he going to be next to a bathroom tonight? 5 hot dogs? Good night.
Well, he should have brought you something, but he's sitting between JJ and Nate, I think.
Yes.
Okay, so that's a motley crew right there.
That's a motley
JJ,
crew and a
Kyle,
natural
and Nate.
laxative going on. If you're going to eat that many hot dogs.
All right, we'll see you in a few minutes, Allie Steele.
All right,
All
Allie.
right, so we got
bringing
out
all
the
the
first inning,
hits.
Brendan Forster, and we had a base runner, but unfortunately Mason grounded into the force out at second.
Yes.
And we didn't get a runner past first.
Again,
so
that's-
far we've got 1 hit apiece. We do have an error, but it's 0-0. And, I was talking to the boys today in 6th period, and they're telling me, this is Garrard County. Garrard got us earlier this year.
Did they really?
But Garrett's
Okay.
got 1 star pitcher. Like, for instance, he's legit.
Wow.
And so they threw him Saturday against Southwestern, won 3-0. And so he's not allowed to pitch again for at least 2 full days. So today's the second day, so he's
Wow.
not allowed to throw any pitches today. So the scoop on the meal is we should be victorious. But they got to bring the game. They just
Well,
can't say the game. But they're sounding optimistic today.
Good.
In 6.
I'll echo this sentiment. I want to see us get the bats rolling, man. Let's get the bats going. Let's put them on their heels as opposed to us waiting around trying to make a comeback or anything or keeping it close, because we know what these guys can do and what they're capable of doing. Now it's just putting it together. Of course, James, this is a big change and a different team as opposed to what we saw in our first and second broadcast, because they were still trying to gel and get things going after coming off basketball season straight into baseball. So we'll see. Try to get it going. Number 5 for the
Well, I
Lions.
just cannot figure out pitcher, Brandon. I can get it on the program, but I can't get it on the preview. So the
Okay.
one small thing that I'm doing wrong, so we'll just have to go back and forth. I love this view right here, though, down the third base line. We got the batter in the box.
Foul tip as Morgan Keith standing next to Coach Jones almost took one there. Goodness.
Okay, so how's Morgan Keith not distracting if Allie Steele is distracting?
I don't know,
So,
man.
There should be a second distracting element
Another
over
foul
there.
tip. That's 2.
Now, Coach Mayfield did say my seniors, they can handle their stuff. That they're
Well.
mature. Allie didn't bother them.
Well,
but the
that's good to
underclassmen
know as you progress in
got
life.
rattled.
You handle your stuff. That's always good. A good thing to hear. So that's good. Here we go. Pitching now. There's Chase or.
Oh, I thought we were going to
Chance.
get to that one right there with Bryson Duggar and just barely out of reach. So we got a
Man.
leadoff single here for Garrard.
They're really working that side so far, both innings at bat here. Of course, first batter. Number 3. James, you and I were on a side note from baseball and a very important discussion on the way up here tonight about who's the greatest of all time on the basketball court. And someone tonight said with no hesitation LeBron James, to which I could not disagree more with.
Okay, so we got a little bunt. We're taking the easy out to first. So good throw there by Trey. So number 3 falls down after he runs past first, but at least he ran all the way through it.
He ran it all the way through. There you go. Run that baseline.
But that's not even discussion. That's just you bringing up a topic just for the fans. Maybe some of these young pups, because I know like Zach Travis last year gave it to Scotty Grubbs. Scotty Grubbs is like Michael Jordan is number 1, and Zach Travis tried to say LeBron James. So when he comes in here Friday, I want you to question him.
That really, I will
question his basketball IQ.
I love the first statement right out to start the argument was not even me saying anything. It's like, I know what a lot of people's going to say, that 6 is better than 4. And I'm thinking, yes, if you're thinking about money or anything else in life, yes, 6 is better than 4. Yes, you said it. I mean, goodness gracious. But anyway.
And if the fans don't know who we're talking about, it's my son Dalton Murray. He did not get a lot of things off his father. He got a lot of things off his mother somehow or another with the genetics and DNA. So,
well, anyway,
no matter how many points I make, they're just mute.
Well, I know these young folks these days just don't know if they get it.
Michael Jordan could beat him at ping pong, cornhole, darts, checkers, whatever.
I believe
he would win.
Well, it's your competitive nature. Like these guys that, load management and all this crap. Are you kidding me? Larry Bird played with a bad hip.
If anybody needed load management,
it was the
1980s playing against the Celtics and the Pistons.
Yeah, Larry Bird played with a bad back,
and the Knicks,
bad knee, and blown shoulder. I mean, don't give me this load management.
Today they'll call a flagrant foul over nothing. I mean, like an accidental eye poke, and it's flagrant too, and you got to go over to the cameras.
Well, I mean, what's going on with some of these guys right now? These prima donnas like Kevin Durant and Kawhi Leonard. I mean, my goodness.
Paul George.
What's Charles Barkley call them? They're street clothes.
Calls
them street clothes. There they are, street clothes. Mason Acton here.
Trey Hornsby, baby, bringing the heat today.
He's cut his hair too. Looks good, young man.
And another student cut his hair. I don't know if you know it or not. No. Isaac Stearns.
And I'm
looks like a different man.
The walls of Jericho Dixon cut his hair. Can you believe that? Young man showed up to prom to unveil to the world. His gorgeous locks are gone.
I sort of like the gorgeous
Seems
locks
like it's
Jericho.
Distraction if you're a baseball player.
Supposedly that's supposed to be his tennis Achilles heel for like other people.
So like Samson
get lost in his hair.
Cut his hair and he plays like crap. Is that what it is? Well, I hate that. Inside.
All right, you saw
just a bit inside. Now, 2 balls.
2 strikes, 2 outs.
There you
got
go.
a runner on second, so we got a lot of 2s here on the board.
Deuce is wild
here.
here.
See what Trey can do here. Miss Mayfield coming in.
Howie Joe coming in. Yeah, we got a great crowd tonight for it to be like a
so close.
January 12th
like
here
it's inside
for baseball.
4 inches. Full count. I wonder how mic'd up with Marshall went. I want to go back and listen to it. Mic'd up with Marshall.
I want to go back and listen to that too. I think that's a great feature. We can do more. I think it's great. Looking 3-1.
Okay, I was looking. I thought we had a full count a minute ago, and it was 3-0. Now, number 2, if I'm going by the size, I don't think he's got a lot of pop in his bat. So I'm going to be challenging number 2 personally.
James, is this Kentucky Derby week or is that next week? Oh, right off the back.
Yes, it is.
Not going to feel good tomorrow.
Right underneath the shoulder blade. But, saying that, they're checking on him. He's okay. No arguments, no anything. He just lost the pitch.
Walk it off. Man, he looks like he's about $110 soaking wet, so that had to hurt.
Okay, I just watched the replay. It got him right above the butt, so lower back.
All right.
So it was in a good spot. So a little padding there. So
good blood displacement.
I thought it was a lot higher than it was until I saw the replay. So number 15 for Garrett. I guess we need to get lineups so we can say some names here in a minute. Brandon Foster, I'll take a picture and bring them over.
Facts are optional. That's all good. We'll just say that's a good-looking young man here up to bat for Garrard County.
We'll just use numbers.
We'll just move on.
We'll use names for us.
Uh-oh. Here it is.
Going
stop, cut off
Cam
here.
Hargis goes to second.
There.
Bryson
Good play.
Duggar catches it, so we've got the out.
Solid.
1 hit each inning here. Oh, we got a little, just three doors down.
3 doors down,
You
Superman.
say they're coming to Corbin?
Wow, Corbin's getting a lot of good acts.
I think it's July.
I still can't believe that a year ago Super Bowl happened. We had Super Bowl halftime show. Then just a few weeks later, one of the acts in the Super Bowl halftime show shows up in Corbin, Kentucky. Snoop Dogg. I mean, you talk about fish out of water, man. You landed in that side of the state.
I'm gonna say
things have changed.
I was not present at Snoop Dogg. Were you?
I heard it was awful, but
I wouldn't know one single song.
No, I do. I know Snoop
Gin
Dogg.
and Juice or something. I don't know.
The Dog Pound. His first album. I don't know if I can say it's not 3RT, but
Okay.
which is not a good thing. Yeah. Well, we'll cut it off there.
I don't know how Corbin Arena pulled that off.
I don't
or
know
the
either.
promoter or the marketing genius to have him fly from L.A. to land in Corbin Airport.
He apparently landed in London, Kentucky, and thought,
Wow.
where am I at? Which apparently that's what anybody would think. First up to bat here, it looks like to start this inning here, or the bottom of the second here, James, is going to be Marshall Livesey, senior. We recognize tonight. A lot of 6 seniors here tonight that we got to see, and say farewell to. Of course, school's not over yet. We still got a little bit more time to create some memories with this group.
Marshall said, "Mr. Murray, I'm going to donate my first at bat, dedicate it to my dad, Matt Livesey." So I
Did
said,
he
"Okay,
really?
Marshall, let's
All
see
right.
what this first bat tonight's going to do.
All right.
See what you think about Matt." So let's see what he
right.
thinks about
Let's
his father
see.
right here. Well, inside, okay, that's a good eye. 1-0.
Almost came off the kneecap there.
So let's go to number 5 right here and see what. Oh, that's a good curveball.
Good curve there. 1-1.
John Fraley with that hood up over here. He
Fraley's
looks
cracking me up,
Yeah, he
man.
is back in college and.
Looks like the Night Stalker there behind home plate. Richard Ramirez joining us tonight here at Pulaski County Field.
All right, Marsh. Outside. Okay, 2-2.
Just a bit outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Livesey steps in that box. He reminds me of the big hurt Frank Thomas. He's all the way in there. Frank Thomas, once upon a time for the White Sox, could hit the ball.
Oh, there
Here
we
it
go.
is, right
That's
the
from
middle.
Get through there. That's from Matt,
He's
baby.
on there.
He told me he's going to do that today, so he loves Dad. So it's
Keep him
official.
at home.
He gets a single. So we missed that up the middle there, but solid single by Marshall. So coming back through. So now it looks like we've got number 15 coming up.
It's like Cam
Hargis.
Cam the man.
Our fellow Dallas Cowboy fan.
I love that. Cam Hargis.
Did you get to watch any of the draft on Thursday night?
I watched
That's a no.
it.
As soon as you stall, that's a no.
No, I turned it off because, one, I just, I'm a homer, but then I understand totally why Will Levis wouldn't go top. I mean, apparently the dude had some issues talking to the media, and these teams these days and these owners, they don't want to hear all this junk that people had to say. And somebody at UK had to tell the man to cool it down. It was apparently too late. And unfortunately, the young man wanted to showcase confidence. He just showcased confidence a little too much.
There's a difference between confidence and cockiness.
Yes.
So they're a fine line.
There is a fine line. You're right, James. And you, at some point, I love Will Levis, but he didn't do enough to prove to me that he could be number one. I mean, it didn't shock me. But anywho, I think he landed at a good spot, though. He's not going to end up on his back on a bad team with no offensive line, or he might be on a bad team.
The job is his because
Yeah.
they're not going to re-sign Tannehill. So you got one more year with Tannehill.
Yeah.
And then you got to prove it. I mean,
Yeah.
you still got to earn it.
Yeah.
It don't mean that a veteran can't come in and take your spot and you can be a lifetime backup.
Love the story with Tim Couch. He hired his brother as soon as he got drafted years ago, number one. He hired his brother, who's an attorney, to take control of all of his finances. He didn't spend any money during the football season at all. The team paid for the meals and stuff. He just lived off that. He had all of his money when he retired, James. So smart guy, but not many people go in with that mindset, of course, unfortunately.
That was a little high above the head.
Cam, good eye there. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Brandon, I got to tell you this, Cam's doing a hard thing right here. A lot of people think bunting's easy, but it's actually a hard part of the sport. You've got to be able to lay that thing down right where you want it. And now he's swinging. Okay, good. Way to lay off. Full count.
There you go. Put some pressure on the pitcher here.
I'd really like to have Marshall on second right here and no
Yeah,
outs.
yeah, absolutely.
Good start. Oh,
Walking.
good eye right there. Good eye. So now we've got first and second. So we've got Marshall on second. We got Cam taking over first. But I was going to tell you a story. I played minor league baseball, and I was terrible. So my coach one day said, "Do you know how to bunt?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure. I mean, everybody knows how to bunt, but you didn't practice it ever." So imagine your coach asking you to do something you never practiced ever. So I go up there and I hold the bat, and I've got both hands down at the barrel. Well, that's not the way you bunt. You got to choke up on it and square around. And let's just say it was 1, 2, 3 strikeout, and I was back to the dugout. And I figured after that year, Lord,
Aiden
here's
Wesley
a shot right
cuts
here.
it right here, but
Okay,
it's
went
going to be
left
fielded
fielder.
left field here. He's out. 2 will still on, stays. That's funny, James. Well, wow.
I started the one and done.
Listen, I got one better for you. 1989, I was the number 1 pick for Domino's Pizza T-ball, and everybody was talking about it. Number 1 pick in the draft, and I was the biggest bust ever. All right, and everybody's still talking about it.
Were
to
you
this
the
day.
Ryan
Yeah.
Leaf
It's
of
terrible.
minor league baseball in Wayne County?
I was like before it came out, what was Keyshawn Johnson's quote on ESPN? You just give me the D-ball. I was like, you just give me the D-ball. And then anyway, I stunk, never went back.
I wouldn't know the pressure
Biggest bust.
of being the number 1 pick. I think
Number
I
1
was
pick in
like-
T-ball
I was one
draft.
of the last 3 picks, I think.
Domino's Pizza
Uh-oh.
has
Ooh.
never let it go either. They're like, no, never again will we draft.
Well,
Oyster,
have you
curse.
ate at Domino's yet, or do you harbor resentment over all that
I'll
pressure?
eat
they put
Domino.
on
If
you?
it was in front of me, I would eat it, absolutely. But no, yeah, Domino's Pizza, new to the town, said, we want to start a franchise here at this T-ball league. And they were going to go with me, gave me the keys to the Jeep, and just couldn't handle it, James. 5-year-old me. Couldn't do it. Swung on here, number 28.
Gets under. It looks like the
That
pitcher's,
Jace.
catcher's going to get backs up. Oh, misses it.
Error.
All right. Fair. Okay, bases are loaded. Is it not?
Yeah. The catcher looks really
Okay,
young.
right here. We get to see it right here, Brandon. So our catch is behind us right here.
All right. Yeah, he came off his glove. Yeah. Yeah, sure did. We saw the replay here.
Okay, looks like.
So what does that mean if it's fair ball? It's 2.
That would have been fair. We would have had bases loaded right there, but looks like we didn't get that break.
Yeah, it came off his glove.
Outside. You know, as a pitcher right there, does that rattle you a little bit? Like, gosh, that should have been out. That should be my
Yeah.
second out right here.
Yeah. And that's the thing about young people trying to have a that could have been a balk.
Spin move right there from
Yeah.
Marshall.
Just trying to put all the mistakes behind you and persevere. That's tough for young people. But you're right, James. That's got to have a mental side of it all too.
Got it. Okay, 2-2. Is this Stone Cold here batting number 28?
Yes, it is. Heard the glass breaking as he stepped up here. Stone Cold Steve Austin. Chase Fry. Nothing like early 90s, late 90s WWE, James. That was
Way
like when it was
outside.
rocking
Pass
and
ball.
rolling.
Looks like we're going to advance runners. Tries to throw to third, but good catch. Third baseman got up there and got that one.
Had a rocket there up and go up and get that one.
Okay, so a lucky break. So we have runners on second and third. Jace with the RBI time right here. So if you want to be gifted one, all you got to do is hit a sac fly to the outfield. You get a little seeing eye single right here. You can get 2 runs through. 3-2.
Swung on and missed.
Big out. Big out.
Yeah, it is. It's like Connor Denny coming
Connor
up.
Denny.
It's the
fans
Connor
are-
show.
they explode right here for Connor Denny.
I've been people.
He's
that-
actually got good music.
Yeah, he does.
Center field.
You know, people
John
that
Fogerty?
don't know me probably think, man, Mr. Foyster's really hard on Connor Denny because I've just been like, there's Connor Denny. He's being an idiot. They're in the student section stuff. But, I mean, the guy, he's lovable. I love him to death. I give him a hard time every time. He can handle it for sure. But I went in to look for Connor Denny a week ago in your class, and you gave me the news that Connor Denny is in school suspension, being an idiot. So, yeah, he's living up to it. Love Connor Denny.
Let's just say he likes to leave for the gym occasionally without telling a substitute. So it's nothing bad. It's just being.
He's like,
immature.
this whole reading, writing, arithmetic thing's overrated. I want to go to the gym.
Another good curveball. He's got some action right here on this curveball. I really would love to punch in too right here in the center.
Oh, Connor Denny dated my cousin earlier in the year. And
no.
Of course, it's a touchy subject when I see him. Things didn't work out.
Is your cousin from Wayne County?
Yes, she is. Connor Denny is, well, let's just say being an idiot. So it's all right. Love him anyway. Number 3. Let's see if he can hang on here and get a base hit here, Connor Denny. Let's drive one in.
All right.
Forgive us of all wrongdoings right here tonight.
Number 3. Yeah, surely Trey could have got 3 off Connor Denny. Surely,
Yeah.
to goodness, you could have bartered somehow to got that number off Connor. Connor wants us to call 2 or 3 innings of JV tonight.
Okay.
He gets to start pitching tonight.
I don't know if I can.
And he said he's going to bring the heat that Garrard County JV hasn't seen.
Here it is. Dig it here. He guarded it enough.
Oh, bang, bang call. Gomer wanted that to be safe. So fans are wanting to right there is Wiley Canes.
And Wiley
that know
Kane's
he's
even
safe.
saying, man, what's up, ump? You blind? But anywho.
Okay, looks like we're not arguing too much though, Brandon. So it
No,
must have
we're
been
not.
a half a step or a quarter step. Ooh, I just saw it again, and
Ooh, is
I
it
mean, I
close?
would have to freeze it. It's that. It's bang, bang.
Well, as we go into the third, null apiece here. Goose egg, but had some opportunities at that inning to break it open, but couldn't get it to happen. Here's Maroons now digging. A few errors made here and there for both sides, but opportunities are there. Allie LaForce is working on trying to do some sideline field reporting today.
Yeah, only problem is we need that third camera. Is what we
Need a
need.
third
I'd have
camera.
to take down camera 2, and we'd have to
Gotcha.
go back and retape it back up, and I can do that, but it is a job.
Listen, man, I know tonight you've shown
Multi-dimensional
all
skills.
forces.
Yeah, go and brag on me.
Triple threat here. You're a reporter and cameraman extraordinaire, and then an electrician. Getting all the stuff set up in here because I don't know what's what. There's cords running
Now this
everywhere.
This was pretty much all Landon setting this up this
Okay.
afternoon, so I had to do very little.
Listen, let me tell you about Landon. Everybody was like, prom coverage needs to go on air right at 7 o'clock the dot. I'm in there at 7 o'clock. There's not a person around. I say, this ain't happening. Landon comes in, bebops in. He's like, and there's a bag with nothing out. And all of a sudden, there's cords askew everywhere. And then we're on live right at 7 o'clock. I couldn't believe it. I was like, I don't know how he did. If it was an Olympic event, he would have won gold. It was unbelievable. It was like Jordan going for 60. This dude was hooking things up. I couldn't believe it. But anywho, it's the little things.
Let's just say that I was stressed out for you, and I wasn't even there.
was like, this ain't
I'm
gonna-
like, it's supposed to be hooked up, and all you have to do is hit a button when you walk in.
He left and said he was going to the third floor to get something, and it was 6:58. And I was like, okay, yeah, I'm going to succumb to this. But anyway, he made it happen, man.
A little low from 22 here, so 2 balls, no strikes. Let's go, Trey. We need to get ahead of the batter. We're playing from behind here with a lot of the pitch counts.
Now, this guy's a ball player right here batting for the Lions, James. He's shortstop, and apparently he's a feisty little guy here.
A little bit inside.
don't let
so we got 3-0 counts.
Don't let the golden locks fool you. This guy can play right here.
All right, Trey, give it right down the middle. Well, high, 4 straight pitches.
Called it. His first at bat was he swung on and fielded out up the middle.
I don't like having that leadoff runner on it. That's one of those things where, man, now you got a little bit of pressure added to you, and
Yeah.
let's see what you can do with the second
Yeah.
batter.
Yeah. Absolutely. It's
Baseball's a game of runs, sort of like volleyball.
House
You get
money.
A lot of momentum. Ooh, another hit
right
batter.
off the shoulder too. That's not going to feel good.
Yeah, Trey may be a little off here tonight. I don't know if the cold weather's affecting him or what right here, but 4 straight pitches for a walk, and now we got a
Yeah.
real inside pitch hit number
Now
11.
that's
Now we're in big trouble.
Yeah, I tell you, it's just the little things sometimes that we end up beating. Teams can beat yourself on, and that's us. So let's see if we can put it behind us and then try to make something happen here. It's like you said earlier, that's got to weigh on you mentally after a little bit for young folks, especially. Coach Fraley's out of the shot behind home plate, so I'm missing that.
He's maybe the wind got to him.
He's probably like, let's go home and watch the Reds, honey. Which, poor guy.
All right, Trey. Rebound.
Next pitch.
Way high.
Man alive. Runners advance
got him
now.
at third. Bullet throw.
He's out.
Safe.
Oh, wow. Thought it was there.
Mason's got an arm. He got it down there quick.
Yeah, he did.
So that was bang, bang. Yeah, I think he was barely safe.
I've been impressed.
Ball placement there. I think if Cam had to.
Well, these seniors definitely put it together playing baseball, but they also put it together when it comes to prom night. I saw all of these young guys dressed up to the T Saturday night. Man, looking sharp. All of them.
We finally got one in here. So we got a ball and a strike. Okay, in your opinion,
Yeah.
at prom, I know you got some baseball dads in here, but who you giving the prom winner of the tux, the appearance, the just GQ'd up?
I would say it was. I got three.
I'm coming out here. I'm going to pause
I got
for a second.
three.
If I'm coach, I'm coming out here now,
Yeah.
and I'm going to have
Settle him down.
my mound visit.
Yeah,
'Cause
absolutely.
now the bases are loaded with no outs. It's senior night. You want to win for the guys.
That's
You
back
don't
to
wanna
back
send
to
them
back
out.
right here. Yeah, we gotta straighten this out here.
Baseball dads, how many mound visits are you allowed? Just one per pitcher or two?
Three per inning. Two per inning.
Two per inning?
Okay. Got a mound visit here. Okay.
All right, so now this is a
talk to 'em.
well-needed one right
Yeah,
here.
absolutely it is.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
you
let's
call
go
it.
back to while we got the discussion.
I'm not
on the
going to
mound.
hesitate. There's three that comes to my mind tonight. Well,
Now,
honorable
you can't,
mention.
You can't take the cheap way out. You
I'm
can't
not.
tell me three
Honorable
winners.
mention Marshall Lipsey, but Marshall kind of he rose to the top of Mount Everest a year ago. The way he came in and everything. So that it's hard to when you get that high, it's hard to get to the top higher than that mountain. But I'm gonna give him honorable mention easily. I don't know how we're gonna do this. Brady Kane, he had the white and the green going on. And his dance moves were crazy, phenomenal. And then I got to go Mason Acton and then Bryson Duggar. Now, this is kind of like
So the win goes to Duggar? Barely, is what you're telling me?
Brady Kane he was the triple threat, though. He had the look.
No, I'm not doing the dance moves. I'm just doing the looks.
Okay,
I'm just
looks.
doing one thing only.
Yeah,
thing.
Bryson Duggar. Probably Bryson Duggar.
Was it because of Duggar's shades?
The shades kind of
The John
that
Lennon
was the
shades.
extra, and then he had the pocket
accessory.
thing. He had the extra stuff going with it.
The
But Mason,
accessorized, okay.
Mason Acton, I'm telling you, dude, he had it going, man. He looking sharp.
You just got lost in his eyes.
I did, of course. You hear the
Baby
Beatles.
Blues,
You hear the
got lost.
Beatles playing when you look in
Here
the
we
man's
go.
eyes.
But shot.
Here we go.
Get there to third, and can
Turn
Cal
it
get
first.
it to first? Nope. a little
Almost.
late, a little
Good
late.
play. Got one in.
That was a good dig right there.
Got one at third there. So runners on first and second. One out. Top of the third. May 1st, James. First of the month.
You know, that was almost, and I don't know about our baseball dad's view in here, but I almost think he could have almost went home and got the lead runner right there.
Yeah. Well.
Because if he made his mind up, like if I get this and I'm coming up, bang, bang, I can throw this home. I think he had him about 2 or 3 steps.
Yeah. Here's the play to Bryson at shortstop. He's going to field it first to Marshall Lipsey. Runners advance to second and third. 2 out.
And I think that was a nice, safe play right there. Go ahead
Was.
and get that out and get to 2 outs. And now, you know, if we can get out of this inning with just 1 run in, I'm going to consider it a success.
Yeah,
With bases
I
loaded with
agree.
no outs.
With 3 errors back to back to backs. That's yeah, absolutely.
Are we counting hit batters as errors?
You know, in
No.
my mind, I think it's like a foul or something else, but I don't know. Here you go, up the middle.
That's a screamer, and
Gonna
it's going to get
drop.
another run in. So I didn't get my maybe 2. Oh, good
Mason,
throw right there.
man alive.
Wow.
Mason's got him at third. Got him.
Oh. Everybody, and we're going to have to look at this one on instant replay
Yeah,
right here,
let's
Brandon.
see this. We got the
So it's
instant
coming
replay
back up
right here. Let's
Fans
watch
are
this.
not liking this one. So,
Man, he
dads,
got him.
will
Here we
watch it
go.
and we'll see.
Watch this.
I'm glad we're a little bit behind. Right here to Mason. Bam.
Look at this.
I didn't get it.
Look at this.
I didn't get it.
Oh, man. Right off.
I need to be on the wide view, and I was on the Mason view there, talking it over. But
Well, they're not talking about their mom's cornbread right now. I can't imagine, but Kent Mayfield, very animated right now, of course. Competitor, man. You want to win.
yeah, they
now
are.
it
They
is.
just told him to the dugout, didn't he? With the uh-oh.
Hands are
Mayfield
going up.
is getting heated now. We're going to have to come in with the camera view right here. We're going to zoom in.
Yeah, we are. It's definitely not about cornbread. This is two blues. And they are. Well, folks, that's the heart of a competitor. I mean, he's coaching his young guys up every moment.
Now, is Mason having a little talk to with the umpires? He
Yeah.
walks back. All right, 25 right here. A little bit of excitement on this Monday night, May 1st. So a lot of memories here. So
Yeah, of course, lots of memories.
we'll get the bats rolling, though.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
think
two
so.
runs, I don't think will beat us tonight. with
And that
another
might be the
2-2.
thing that, energizes your guys too. That's coaching too. So let them know you got their back. It's all psychological. It's good. It's a good thing. Motivator. Here's the pitch.
A little high, a little high.
High.
Outside.
Down. 2 balls.
You know what?
No
Baseball
strikes.
is a little different than softball, because typically in softball, you get a runner on first and third, they always steal second, just because
Yeah.
it's such a short throw there and it's 60 feet to home plate. They'll usually, we got a deep
Goodness,
drive
that you
right
heard
here,
that
deep
right
drive,
off the
deep
end of the
drive,
bat.
traveling back,
Yeah, it's
and
out.
Home run.
It came. You heard that one. Yeah, it's nothing you could do there.
All right, so now we've got, is this going to be 5-0?
Mm-hmm.
Definitely not what we needed just a second ago. We thought we were going to get out of the inning with one
Yeah.
run. We had 2 outs.
And
and,
you had a shot there too. So it's
5 is definitely a large hole to overcome, but certainly not insurmountable.
Now batting number 2, Davion Bennett.
and now you're getting back to the top of the order here, and
Tell you what hurt there, I thought, was walking the number 1 hitter.
Yeah.
One that weighed about 110 pounds, and we said we'd
Yeah.
challenge him with
Yeah.
it, and
Yeah.
sort of started the inning off
Yeah.
a different way.
Yeah.
So Gomer's having to come out, and it's already taken the ball away from Trey Hornsby. His night is done, so he's going to pitch 2 2/3 and give up 5 runs tonight. So not his best stuff. He's definitely frustrated with himself. A lot of his was hit batters.
yeah, I think that's what it was to start this inning. I think he just couldn't shake that off, and sometimes it's
Well, we had a walk and then hit batter.
Yeah.
So they had bases loaded with no hits.
it's
that's a recipe
That's tough.
for-
Yeah.
for disaster. So warming up right here. Who have we got?
Oh, we got number 34. It's not Charles Barkley. Carter Ross.
Carter Ross. Okay, Carter Ross has got one of the best ERAs in the
Yeah.
region, I
Yeah,
think.
he is.
From what I'm seeing, I think he's like 6th or 7th in ERA.
Yeah.
So Carter's coming here and getting some innings in. So let's see what they can do with Mr. Ross. But there's my favorite bus driver ever, Clark Duggar. So he is the man. We're showing shoes on.
Oh yeah. Well, I forgot about that. Barrick Williams. Yeah, he
But
came
Barry
in.
don't play baseball. I asked you baseball
Yeah,
players.
it's true.
I asked
But
you
man
baseball
alive, yeah,
players.
those shoes were. Yeah, he had it going on. Of course, he came in with the lovely Miss Madeline Dudley. It's his date, and yeah, he brought some spice with his tux and his look for sure.
Dudley. Graduated last year?
2 years ago.
2 years ago.
Yeah,
Okay.
Maddie Dunn. I'm sorry, not
Dunn?
Dudley. Dunn. My bad. Gosh.
Okay.
Dunley Dunn. Samsonite. I was way off.
She was a heck of a basketball player. And man, was she quick.
Yes, she was. Quite an athlete. Of course, Barrick signed to play at Cumberland's.
Okay, speaking of down there, we see Boone Gobby. How good is Boone Gobby going to be?
I don't know, but what a name. It's kind of like Colt. If you got a first name Colt, you're a quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's pure Texan, 100%.
So
but
like
if you got the name
so
Boone.
like the ranch Colt?
Yeah, but if you got the name Boone, you can do something.
You can
that's what I'm thinking.
trailblaze.
Yes, a trailblaze, yeah.
You can pioneer.
Yeah,
You can scout.
yeah. Play hockey. I don't know. Here we go.
Be a jockey.
Be a jockey, yeah, absolutely. Builds the Eiffel Tower out of metal and brawn.
Ride a steer.
Yeah. There you go. Gets
straight
behind
balls.
early in the
Carter is-
count here.
You know, looking at Carter out there, I just look at him from here, and it's probably a terrible comparison, but I'm looking like, hey, is that Nate Unthink out there pitching?
Yeah, that's what I thought. Or actually, I did think that when he came out. He does resemble him from afar.
So-
he's like Picasso.
Nate and Carter.
Don't let it
Are
fool you how
first
far away he
cousins
looks.
with different names.
Yeah,
That's what we're thinking here. All right, Carter, bring it for us. And we got
there
one
it is. 3-1.
So we may stay on this view here so we can actually see her picture here. But when we're batting, I think it's better to show the other view. So
Like
we'll
how
see.
fast he is with his delivery, but
Walked him.
fortunately,
Not much arguing from the bench here. So what's so cool as a baseball player is when you get to bat 2 times in one inning, you're like, man, that's a fun inning. When I get to get up there and hit a second time.
he's trying to speed up the game a little bit, speed up the
Well,
rotation.
he's
but
fast like Chance Todd. Chance
Yeah.
Todd was always boom, boom, boom.
I love when Chance. I mean, gosh, in my head, last year against Somerset here, when we filmed at Maroon Sports and Chance was on the mound, that was so much fun, man. Watching him, gosh, he pitched mad that night. It was great. Loved it. Swing and a miss.
All right. Good pitcher. Here we're getting excited right here. Everybody liked that one.
Right.
Carter Ross looks down at the sign, delivers, a little outside.
Mason did a good job stepping in front of that, get
we
it
got,
down
we
in the
got to
dirt.
speak about our softball game, Brendan.
Yeah,
And
that
we
was fun.
We never did upload it, so that's my
Oh.
fault not getting uploaded.
Oh,
yet.
have we not?
So
Oh, yeah.
I stayed with the SD card, and we've been doing a million things since then. So we got to apologize to the girls, and we got to get it uploaded.
Well,
But
Somerset-
was that not one of the most exciting games? Whenever you have bases loaded, they put a bunch of runs up. It's 8-5.
Yeah.
We're trying to get up to the boys' game, and all of a
Yeah.
sudden they pitch, and it's a full count on the ball, and
Yeah.
a snap throw by Chloe Carroll to first
Yeah.
base, picks off the runner, and ends the game on a pickoff.
Yeah, that was awesome, and they were mad. Didn't even want to come over and shake hands after it because they were so frustrated. And Somerset Sports Radio was right next to us the entire time. It was great. I loved it. They were frustrated because their team didn't win. It was awesome.
Yeah, I don't know
love
if
that.
they were really happy with us being in the softball booth,
They
but
were
they got
not-
to realize it's our place. It's not
They
their
were
place.
not happy that we were elbows to elbows with them in the same room. I felt like I kind of got the sense that they were very frustrated that we were even around. But hey, I loved it. That's when I feel like we're at our best, James. Is when the chips are down, we can make it happen for sure.
I saw their schedule this week. It's 0 Pulaski County things, and it's 3 Somerset things. So.
Okay. I saw Avery Davis and Ryan Souter here in attendance here, as well as some other softball players. So that tells me.
Jagger
Coming out
Wells,
and
I
then-
got my cameraman. Boom, he's here all of a sudden. Things may
The
materialize.
cameraman is going to make it happen, Mr. Jagger.
What's
how
up,
are
Jagger
you?
Wells? You want a little,
You got the moves like Jagger?
you want a little mic time?
Yeah.
Forster can throw some questions your way, hit you
Well,
with some
we
lobs
can.
and
We
some
can
home
talk,
runs.
man. I'll throw you some softballs.
He can
I'll
talk about golf.
I'll throw you a beach ball, man. You
He
just knock
can,
it
he
out.
can talk about how you've matured in the last year and lost all that baby fat, and now you're a man.
Yeah,
and
look
you-
at him. He's a brand new man. You're ready for prom next year, man.
It's so much different. in
Take
one
a
year.
run at me. I'm Jagger.
Saw him in the
Jagger.
hallways. I'm like, that's not Jagger. That's somebody else coming up through here. So, man, you slimmed right up.
Yeah, he is.
Looking good.
He's a new man.
So-
It's that body wash he's got too. I think is that body wash.
I
That's what
had- I
he
had
changed
the
body
opposite
washes.
problem. I was like 95 pounds as a
He's-
sophomore.
he's
so
dubbed
I
men
was
right now.
A freshman, rather.
Getting away from that axe.
How long
stuff.
you been here? Did you? You think you want to get adventurous and I don't know, film one of the coaches in Allie's interview?
Allie's there with her
You do? I gotta
boyfriend,
arrange it.
front row.
Only bad part is our second camera is up top, duct taped. So we'd have to unduct tape
Bryce
it
and
bring it
Doug are
down
bringing
and lose
salsa,
this view that we
salsa
have.
groove here up to his
So,
at bat. I
wait
don't know
before
what's
you go,
going
though.
on.
I'll look you up. You gonna be down there? Yeah. Okay, I'll holler at you.
Southern Latin America is happy for Bryson Duggar tonight. He's just bringing all the hits now. Salsa groove up here. It's great.
All right, let's go, Bryson. It takes one runner to start a rally.
2 strikes already down behind. Man, good night.
Jennifer Kane looks like she's froze to death. She's got hot chocolate right here.
Well, it is January 15th after all, James. Tonight we're playing tonight. Here we go. Here's line drive down the line.
Gomer
We're
with
going
the
to call it
scoop, baby.
foul.
Gomer is.
He says, I still got some eligibility.
Yeah, you can tell he played baseball back in the day. That was easy for him. Snagged it right away.
Yeah. Put me in, coach. Bryson Duggar here. Locked in.
Foul
Swinging.
tip.
Foul tip. Staying alive.
He's fighting to stay alive, yeah.
Brady Kane on deck. Camera angles look great. There's Coach Fraley. He's got the hood part down. Coach Fraley, man. Love it. Swung on. Right here's Duggar. He finds the gap. It's going to drop.
Number 12.
Thought
he
about
almost
going.
Thought about second. Yeah, he got almost probably a third of the
He's
way there.
fast,
before he turned
man.
it.
Love it. Brady Kane now up. Make some things happen. He's got the Kokomo playing here for him in the groove.
Brandon, we're going to figure something else with our setup. I've almost got you pigeonholed there with the camera trying to look through.
I'm
your
able to
little
look right through
spot.
the legs of it right here, so that's good.
Slide on down. Throw my mic over this way.
Thinking about my man down there who said he ate 5 hot dogs. He might slide on over to the bathroom anytime soon right now. I see him down there sitting with Allie right now. Said he ate 5 hot dogs, James. Can you believe that?
I've never in my
It's
life
an instant
wanted
laxative.
5 hot dogs.
Dude,
Now,
trying to work on a colonoscopy
maybe Gold
this week?
Star, if you
What's
do
he
those
doing?
little bitty ones, you know what I'm saying? Those little bitty ones from Gold Star Chili. Now,
That's a
those are
good sign for an ulcer on your colon if you're doing that every day. My goodness. 5 hot dogs. Is he trying to enter the Nathan's hot dog eating competition this July, which is on ESPN? Have you ever watched that? By the way?
I have. Sadly.
Kobayashi, 67 dogs in 5 minutes. I mean, it's like Jordan going for 60 in the Garden. I mean, it's
I thought Joey
unbelievable.
Chestnut surpassed him and set the record.
Joey Chestnut has, but I think Joey Chestnut, he's going down in his age right now with the hot dog.
Well,
He said
he's
going
won, he's won about 13 in a row.
He said he's going to transition from hot dogs to pies, which I guess that's what you do in your life if that's what you're doing, competitive eating.
Good hit opposite field. It's going to drop. So, boom, it's in there. So, Bryson holds
Duggar's
up.
going to go 3.
And he's got
Get
so
down.
much speed, he's in there standing up.
Yeah. Now let's do this. Chip away at it here.
Is that Brady Kane with the hit? Number 2 comes through.
Kokomo did it.
All right, Mason Acton.
Mason
right
Acton.
here it is a 3-run jack coming
That's
up
some
by
Jay-Z
my
going
man.
for him.
All right, I'm going to have to question his music tomorrow. He's going to have to come with
Jay-Z.
something more legit right here. Okay, so we got the lefty coming in, number 27. We got runners on first and third, no outs, trying to fight and claw our way back. Coach Fraley's back. The hood is off.
Yeah.
So
Coach
it's
Fraley
official.
is back. He heard about somebody eating 5 hot dogs, and he was like, no, I got to see this. That's what it was.
Coach Fraley's been nominated for Coach of the Year on Friday. So talking about our MSAs.
Yeah.
We're going to live stream it too, fans. So
Yeah.
we haven't told you that. It's going to be
That's
live
first
streamed.
ever.
2 o'clock on Friday.
Should be great. Hopefully we can get the
Coach
kids to wear
Miller's giving out an
formal.
award. He's up on the stage. Him
Is
and
he?
Kevin Cook at
All
the
right.
same time.
All right,
Yeah, so
good.
that's one set
Should
of
be
representatives.
exciting. I can't wait for it. You all have worked really hard on that, making this happen. Of course, Zach Travis is one amongst many alum that's going to try to make it. I'm going to try to get a hold of Reggie Hansen. If anybody knows how I can get a hold of Reggie Hansen, see me or talk to me. I will try to call the
way
guy.
behind him.
Stolen base here. Runner advances. Second and third. Runner on second, third here.
That
Mason.
was literally 12 inches behind Mason's back. Right
Yeah.
there. I mean,
Just a bit outside, as Euchre would say.
well, here's the replay of it, so I get to see it again.
Yeah, I can't wait. So the Maroon Sports Awards, you all put a lot into it. It should be a big production this Friday. I'm glad they're doing it during the school day, too. It's about time our school spirit, we start getting this thing going because it feels like, I don't know, it really stinks. We gotta improve that around here. Changing the culture doesn't happen
I was
overnight.
talking to a couple of junior girls tonight, and Chloe Baker and Abby Wilson, and they were talking about what effect COVID had on. There we go, Mason.
And that's
going
true,
deep.
too.
Go over,
I
say,
keep
get over his
forgetting.
head, backing him up. Okay, we should be able to tag. Both runners are advancing. So walks in.
But
Sack
listen,
fly
I mean,
for Mason. We got
I
one
look,
back.
I look across town and I'm hating on them. But listen, I'm annoyed. But Southwestern had this huge pep rally for testing. They did games. They spent several hours in the gym. That stuff, that can do some stuff to change, mindsets a little bit with kids these days. It makes it look fun when they're going in and doing these tests as opposed to, here you go, now go do this, and just making everybody robots. So again, I'm not claiming I know all the answers. I don't. I'm just saying probably what we're doing is not
we
working.
finally got our first hit batter.
Number 17.
17
It's
is
a
who,
hit.
guys? Cal?
Yep. Stood in there like a man and took it.
Now, is Cal a junior as well? Okay, so we got
Makes
some
the hit.
good juniors coming back next year, which is good. So now we're going to have our first pitchers discussion with
Garrard County.
Garrard County. So,
But anywho, listen, I just think, there's so many things that we can do. And I understand there's some restrictions that we have to a lot of things, but, putting some ideas out there and trying it and going for it. Let's try some things. Let's try to get this baby. Let's get the arrow pulled back and ready to let go. All right, there's my analogy, and that way, sky's the limit. Because our facilities,
little Jeopardy music right here. So let's get ready.
our facilities are top notch right now. Walking up here tonight, the baseball field looks great. Looking down on the football field, it looks great. The track looks great. I mean, James, the amenities, they're there. We just now got to get the people out.
Yes.
Got to get staff out. We
I
got to
agree.
get our staff out here. Let these kids see you all, teachers. Come on. Anyway, we're going to start revival up here if we keep talking.
All right, a little salsa.
A little salsa.
Austin Reed's
Marshall.
here with his wife and lovely
that's
child.
right. Yeah, absolutely.
So maybe Matt
That'll
Marshall
change
can
something.
dedicate this one to Austin Reed. We definitely need to push across. I feel like a couple more runs this inning. I'd feel pretty good if we could get it 5-3.
I'd say more than a couple. Let's go ahead and keep the bats rolling here.
Oh, good one. Coming right
Chippy.
up here.
It's a
Looks
short
like it's
stop.
right 2 seconds.
Gonna try to
trying
turn it for two.
And got him by a
And
step.
they're going to say two.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
So a huge double play there. So 5-1 after 3.
Of course, much discussion there on our side, but
I believe I'll tell the lovely Allie Steele and Jaggard that unless we make a miraculous comeback, that we're going to kill the interview.
all right, yeah.
Because right now MSN is
mean, she-
0 for 3.
I was up here-
0 for 3.5.
I was up here just telling her how great she was for over the years growing up, being in the line of fire, and now you put her down here.
I don't want to put her in another line of fire. I don't want to put her in another barrage.
We're gonna set you
today.
up.
So, yeah, definitely. But that senior crew's been a blessing. I'll definitely miss that whole
Yeah.
MSN crew. Going to lose them all. So I may get Mason Acton back and Allie Carrington. And maybe Jaggard Wells. It's only 3 juniors I have. So hopefully we'll get some newbies come in and be able to carry on the tradition. I think Nate Unthink, maybe Caden Richardson, and a few others are going to join. Seth Kissinger wanted to join. I don't really know
Okay.
Seth, but I know Caden. So.
Yeah. I know Caden and Seth. Yeah, that'd be great to have him. Talk to him a little bit. Get these kids working on their confidence a little bit.
Now I got to ask Coach Miller this. He's in here the booth here with us, so now he's on the spot. But his opinion right here, and I know it's on the spot. Is esports a sport? Yes. Okay. So that's
Listen,
what,
man, you know how much money is in that stuff as far
lot.
as there is a lot of money in esports. I mean, for scholarships and full rides, that thing, I don't know. Listen, it's hard for me to hate on it because, listen, that is very much, I mean, people going online and watching somebody play something.
Hey,
that following is
reason
crazy.
I was asking you is one of our nominees is going to be
Sports activity, yeah.
one of our nominees for the humanitarian award is an esports player.
Who is
So
it?
that's what I was going to ask. I'll have to go back and look at the
Really?
forms I got filled in.
Okay.
So
Well, listen.
we had 20 nominees for the humanitarian award, and I picked out 5 of them. So we've got to choose one of those 5 candidates on Wednesday night. That's going to be the winner. Tickets are being printed today over by Gwen Blanton over at Schoolwork. So we'll
Okay.
give out official tickets to them. It's going to look like a prom ticket.
Yeah.
We're going to hand all the nominees. So they'll
Well-
be, they're just to get nominated. I think is a huge.
I predict in the next
Accolade.
5 years, the numbers on esports, especially at our school, Pulaski County, I bet it rises, and I bet we see some crazy stuff happen. I mean, I bet we got some mad gamers in our school.
You know, the latest rumor about sports is we're bringing in either men's volleyball or lacrosse, and
Wow.
you're going to be the head coach.
Lacrosse.
So that's what I've heard. Brendan Foster is
right.
going to be the head coach.
Well, all right. Well, I'll see what I can do, man. I'll bring out all the equipment.
Which one would you more likely coach? Men's volleyball or
Men's
lacrosse?
volleyball or lacrosse? I'll take my chances with lacrosse, because if I argue a play in lacrosse, how many people would be like, that dude doesn't know what he's talking about? They're like, well, he's
Very few.
arguing, so I think I got to be mad too. So I could convince a lot of people I know a lot about lacrosse.
Okay.
I don't know a darn thing about it.
Well, you know anymore on Sports Center, it's always like 2 of the top 10 highlights.
Well,
you watch Sports Center. It's
Okay,
behind
lacrosse,
the
really?
back.
How about men's rugby instead of volleyball? How about men's rugby, lacrosse?
Do you know they've got
50-50.
a sort of international rugby league now? And they've
Yeah.
got a lot of different. Oh, what a diamond
nice
play.
play.
Oh, my
Did he
gosh.
catch it?
How did he get back to first on that one?
Wow.
That's a web gem. If we had a nominee still
Wow.
open for play of the year,
Yeah.
I'm going to put that up there because
It's a
that was
great
a
play.
good nominee right
Great
there.
play.
So Golden Glove goes to Carter Ross tonight.
Carter Ross getting it done. J.J. McCune and Nate Unthank high-fiving.
JJ's letting the hair grow out.
Yeah,
He's
he
being
is.
debonair here after
Well,
he has got finished with his football season.
J.J., I'm worried about J.J. Things I see at cafeteria sometimes when I walk in, things I can't unsee.
Ooh.
Watching guys eat. But my man is, let's just say I'm concerned about J.J.
And
That's
keep
all. I'm
it-
going to
keep
leave
it
it
at
at that.
Keep
Yeah.
it like that. Keep the viewers.
Yeah. Keep
We hear a bunch of sirens right
keep
here.
your imaginations open. Yeah, I hear that off in the distance. Emergency first responders work hard in the county here.
Carter, good
Swing and a
pitch.
miss.
Yes, sir. Carter's got some good stuff right here. I see the ball moving a lot right here, and they're fooled. I mean, he was
Yeah.
behind on that one and already in gloves. So Carter has got it going on.
5-1.
There we go. See what Carter does here with the windup. We got a runner on first. Comes in.
Down
bounces
low.
straight up. Mason
Runner's
can't find
gonna
it 'cause it's still
advance.
up in
He
the
can't
air.
find the
Still
ball.
Can't find it. So there's a good reason he couldn't find it. It was up in the air the whole time.
Wow.
He's like, I
You
made a
you
new
forget
ball.
all the
This ball
equipment
is
that they're
junk.
wearing.
Yeah.
James, you got 15 categories of awards. It's going to be divvied out Friday
We
afternoon
do.
for the
I think I
MSAs.
took a picture, Brendan. I'm not for sure
Yeah.
because I thought about that.
Breakthrough play, breakthrough player, play of the year.
Okay, here we go. I'll read you the entire list.
Okay.
Let's do it in between.
All right, definitely.
We got some dead space.
Carter now finding themselves 1 ball, 2 strikes. Top of the 4th.
Oh, a little behind.
Swung on and missed.
Okay, on a scale of 1 to 10.
Yep.
How was it working with Brad Woodcock on Saturday night?
Brad's good. You know, Brad has stepped on with you and I in the fall and basketball season. Of course, he's now a part of Coach A's basketball staff for the Lady Maroons and joining us after he left the
Good curveball. Yes, sir, Carter Ross.
He joined the Pulaski County family. He's a Pulaski County alum. He graduated here in Pulaski County in 2005, 7.
I heard him telling you some different prom stories driving in
Yeah.
his red and silver
Yeah.
Chevy S10 or something to prom. And
Melissa Woodcock
so,
stepped on his wife and said, yeah, he's going to need a place to stay tonight and sleep, which I thought, man, that put him in the cellar of the doghouse doing Maroon Sports Networks. I don't know if we're a blessing or a curse, James.
Really?
Yeah,
Melissa
she did.
Woodcock is
yeah,
not
you step
supportive
on
of-
there
of
at
Brad?
at the hour and 10-minute mark, and she had enough. She's like, yeah, this man can find a place to stay tonight. I said, well, I'm sorry. Sometimes we get on here, and it's just a show. So, but yeah, you got 15 awards to give out, and we'll talk about that here in a moment. But yeah, Brad Woodcock joined us from Wayne County. Finally saw the light, got baptized in the maroon and white, left the Dirty Birds from the South, joined the Maroons, came back home. Homecoming.
Well, you know, we've stolen you. We've stolen Jennifer Cowan. We've stolen Brad
Well,
Woodcock.
I
We've
was-
got a lot of good things out of Wayne
I was
County.
never stolen because, unfortunately, you know, I listened.
Well, you grew up in Monticello.
I grew up there, but you break me apart right now, and I bleed maroon and white. All right, so there we go. My school does not exist anymore, and I'm not going to be recognized for Wayne County for anything. All right, and you take that to the bank.
They know the red has left.
They called and said they wanted to recognize our graduating class for Wayne County football. And I said, no. I hung up the phone. No, I did not graduate at Wayne County. I graduated at Monticello, so don't come at me with that crap. So anyway, that's a touchy subject. You know, James, when you go into Wayne County, the soccer field that has no
Ooh,
lights
good pitch.
past the BP, that's the reason why Monticello School closed. And I'm just going to leave that at that.
I feel like there are a lot more to the. We need a podcast.
There is more, and yeah, we'll do it.
Viewers.
Yeah, we'll do a podcast sometime. We'll talk about
Got him, Carter Ross, baby.
Swung
Yes,
on
sir.
and missed.
We'll do a podcast sometime.
Yeah, well, anyway,
Whatever
it's a touchy
happened
subject.
to the old
Monticello
Monticello
Independent should
One man
be.
knows
One man
that
knows.
left. That's now at PC.
wanna know.
When the lights went down in the little sleepy town of
Monticello.
Monticello, the BP and the things
Hey,
that it's harbored.
that pool room cheeseburger, it's tough to beat, man. Tough
I
to
do.
beat.
You know, I would like to have a little
Yeah.
maybe if I had a slice of tomato on it and
Yeah.
onion, I think I would
Yeah.
be perfect. Right now, it's just mustard and ketchup, correct?
Yes, mustard, ketchup, and onion and salt is
think,
everything on it.
I think this summer
Which is weird.
I need to go catch some Monticello cheeseburgers.
It is a
with you.
thick Vidalia ring onion, one piece that they put right in the middle. If you say, I want everything on it, mustard, ketchup, onion, and salt.
All right, now we'll go through the awards real quick.
Part of the reason why.
So here we go, Brendan Forster. We have
Right.
Play of the Year, Team of the Year,
Yep.
Male Athlete, Female Athlete,
Okay.
Record Breaker,
Record breaker.
Sportsman, Sportswoman,
Sportswoman.
Breakthrough Athlete, Coach of the Year, Teammate of the Year, Comeback Player,
Yep.
the Humanitarian Award,
Yes.
which we're going to rename.
That's gonna be awesome.
The Randy Elmore Award
Randy,
on Friday.
okay, yeah, that's awesome. Great.
The MSA, we'll talk more about it later. It's just called the Maroon Sports Award, so we'll
Yeah.
leave it at that. We got the Maroon Award, and we got the MSN Viewer of the Year.
Viewer of
So
the
we got
Year,
4
that's
candidates
cool.
for that.
Yeah.
So we've got Sheila Elmore, Brian Abner, Lucian Deaton, and Damian Lyles
Yeah.
have commented the most about every broadcast that's ever been on. Matter of fact, Lucian is watching the baseball game tonight, so he's the one to.
Lucian, man, if he was to grab a pocket knife and cut his forearm, I bet that man is a Terminator. Like, he's not flesh and bone, like blood underneath. That man is a machine. He's here in the mornings. I see him when I
good
come
bunt
in.
right here, going out. Can he run
There's
it
a
out?
bunt.
And he's
gonna run
almost
it.
there.
Man, he's got a rocket.
Got him by a
legs.
step.
Cam. Almost got it. Aiden Wesley now up to bat for the Maroons. Behind him, Jace Fry on deck.
You know, technically laying that down, I'll have to ask Coach Miller here, but technically laying down that bunt, wouldn't you want to lay it down the third base line so you've got a little longer throw than to picking it up along the first base line? If you can make it, I mean, that's what I would think.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Is this Big A up here?
It's Big A season.
Big
Aiden
A,
Wesley.
number 23.
He's part of your sixth period, right now? For a sports class.
He definitely is, yes. Big A is in there.
Big A's in there.
You
Mason
know what?
Acton's in
you
there.
You can put Big A up and every one of his sisters, and you could put 1,000 girls there, and I think I could go pick out his 3 sisters, like bang, bang, bang.
Yeah.
Like they're Wesley's.
Yeah, absolutely.
Straight
Right
up
up
through
the
there.
middle.
Yes,
Nice
sir. Big
shot,
A.
Aiden.
Get it up there between second base and short. So, nice little spot. Lead runner right here. Get us fired up, number 23.
Him during football season was a blessing the last few years because Aiden could fill the gaps, and he was asked to play different positions there than he normally played. And
It was fun watching him play tight end.
Coach
Going
Hines
across
moved
through
him
there and
around,
catching some
and
passes.
did
You know
some
what?
things.
I wish we had more players out there, Brandon, because
Yeah.
our guys get gassed playing both ways.
Yeah,
We're such a large school. You
Positionless,
think
yeah.
we should be able to
Yes.
pull 80,
Yes.
90 players out there.
I agree. And Coach Hines is, of course, he's done a great job with always with his roster adapting and making things happen to where any other school, any other coach couldn't. So that's coaching. That's
All right, Stone
Coach
Cold, number
Hines for you.
28, come through here for us. We need some of this inning. Oh, good curve. Man, that curve just drops out of nowhere. I mean, that you need to be setting on the curveball to hit that.
1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out.
Just
Swung
got
on.
under it. Coming straight back over us.
Behind us here.
Couple cheerleaders walking.
I do. I see it's Morgan Stevens and Madeline Baker walking below
Madeline
us.
Baker has been nominated for Teammate of the Year. So
Has she really for cheerleading? Absolutely.
Cheerleading.
She got a 5 on the AP exam last year. Crazy in biology.
very intelligent.
insane.
man, is what you're
Yes,
telling me.
absolutely,
So five's
yeah.
a hard score.
5 is
Five's
the
perfect.
best score you can
Perfection.
get. Yeah, it's
That's been good teaching. Who's
that's
their teacher?
that was I can't take credit for that. It was Mr. Gibson last year.
Mr. Gibson,
AP biology.
A
yeah.
plus.
Absolutely.
He is now our CS.
Yes.
A little bit outside.
Looking there, good eye. Two
Brandon,
balls.
that wind is ripping straight from the west to east.
Yeah, I'm watching it move the trees right over here behind right field, and it's definitely going to
move things around. So here we go as Jace sets up to take the pitch. High and outside. Full count. Big pitch coming up. Okay, 28. Stone cold, baby. Come back into action right here. Show them what the Texas rattlesnake is all about.
Absolutely. Stone Cold podcast is, I don't know, it's got to be in a top 10 for sure.
Let me
The
ask
dude,
you
he's
this.
entertaining to listen to.
Does it takes a man to make Big A not look as big as he looks. But Big
Yeah.
A's on first base right now. And he
And
don't look
Jace
nearly
is-
as big as he looks in the hallways.
Yeah, Jace is a tower here. Swung
Oh,
on.
I
missed.
got him. 2 outs. So nice pitch here. Number 2 from Garrard County. We're having a little bit of trouble solving
Yeah.
him right now. So
He's throwing some cheese, man.
Coach, a little more
Connor
center field
Denny.
to play. He's probably my favorite song of all the players today. Is Connor Denny's.
Connor Denny
Ready to play.
trying to redeem himself here. Last at bat, for sure.
All right, number 3.
And takes the ball, first pitch. Connor, good eye.
Big A getting on there's the leadoff runner, man. I was hoping that would get us started for the inning right here because
Yep.
got to get you guys hyped up. But we got to get
Especially, with him, getting on base first. Yeah, you gotta turn this. That wind is coming in, and now they're going to call that strike. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Connor got all the way down looking at that one right there and got down to eye level, but I think he knew it dropped and got to the outside of the plate.
Swung on, foul ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Josh Anderson's always watching all the broadcasts. I'm going to have to nominate him next year for Viewer of the Year. He said the pool hall burgers are great. Mustard, ketchup, salt, and pepper.
Salt and pepper. Oh, yeah.
Little foul tip
Well,
there.
that's part of the reason why it's going to lead to my
I guarantee
coronary artery disease.
Josh
but those
Anderson
things
was
are good.
sold out of food stock in a matter of hours. So I need
Was
to
he
question
set up
him.
there?
He was set up there.
Oh, wow.
Yes. And I would
wish
have
I'd have got
personally
there.
went to that trailer had I
I
been
would
in
have
the state
too.
of Kentucky.
My goodness.
But
well,
best
food stock.
barbecue in the entire state. We had 2 students win a contest for the
Wow.
best hot sauce.
Did he?
So
Wow.
it was Jacob Bates and Josh.
And Logan?
Jacob Bates and his buddy Josh. I can't remember Josh's last name. He's in Chef Stevens' class.
Really? For
Red orange hair.
That's
He
awesome.
come and did that. Yes, then they beat like a national award winner that was there, and they took first place.
Wow.
So they took I don't know how many bottles with them, but they sold out.
Good for them, man.
Little half
Chef
bounce. He's
Stevens
trying to
getting it
barehand it,
done.
getting it across to there, safe, and now we're advancing to third. Big
Big
hit,
A.
Connor Denny. So that's almost
and
a heck of a
third.
play by the third baseman, but he couldn't get it there in time. Connor Denny used his speed.
Yeah, he did. Twinkle toes, Connor Denny there. He wasn't
They
tiptoeing
were
through no
telling me
tulips
today,
there.
Jacob Bates was telling me today that Pro Hardware was trying to sell their hot sauce for them, but they were selling everything in the world. So they went around with a portable backpack that had nacho chips in it and a spoon and a sampling for the material. So nacho chips, they walked around and let everybody sample it, and that's how they sold out of every bottle they had. $10 a bottle.
Well, good for them. And, well, that's a good pub for our FCCLA section at Pulaski County High School. Miss Collins and Chef Stevens doing a great job.
Yeah, he's got 2 different ones. He's got
James.
one called Chipotle Apple, and the other one was something mango habanero, something to that effect.
That's cool.
But
yeah, that's you holding your department down over there.
no. I got Jacob Bates in class, but that's all Chef Stevens right
Oh,
there.
there you
He's an
go.
entrepreneur, and actually he's in the A program too, so that's a big help with
I tell
Bobby
you,
Clue
man.
and the community. So they've taught him a lot of skills. So we may hear more about them. I need to get the name of it, but
Swung on. Well, I'll tell you what, Chef Stevens does a great job. I know it's a lot of work to prepare food and stuff.
did
but
you
man,
go for the sampling last Thursday?
No, I wish I could have. Had I known, I would have definitely been
Man,
there. But
I
my
should've-
class
I should've-
schedule won't allow me.
Well, it's during lunchtime. It's all of 4th period.
Really? What day?
Thursday last week.
I did
Oh my
recall
gosh,
that.
dude! It was
Wish I
so
would
good.
have.
Coach Miller was in there with me.
I would have been
So,
there.
still on base, and he's there easily, and we're still at home. Look at Big A,
Big
baby.
A getting in there.
Throw it to second. You're not going to get there, so the double steal. So I should have reversed it right there, but
Connor
Big A
Denny
comes across the plate.
Looks like he's talking a little bit out there. We're going to have to
All right,
apply
that's
some
big,
tide
guys.
to those
That
britches
may
tonight.
may get us started right here, Brandon, so that's huge.
There we go. Getting up here with 2 out.
You know what really is unfortunate is we have more hits than they have, but we're down 3 runs.
I know. Yeah.
So-
It seems like it's always been the case when we've been up here, unfortunately. Hope
Is
it's not a
it
Maroon
the
Sports
Murray
Network curse.
Foister curse?
I hope not. What do we need to do? Do I need to leave a sacrifice in the middle of the field tonight and get right with the gods here to turn the tide here? I mean, if it means it, so be it. You know, it's. Swung on here.
All right, we're switching
Pop
out
fly.
here. The outfield, it's in no man's land. Will it get there? And he gets there just in time.
Right to him.
All right,
Well, we got one in.
pick up one, 5-2, 3 innings left to go. So we've got a little bit of rain on the window here, Brandon. I see some water.
Some little something going on here, condensation of some sort.
All right. We got
Hopefully
some
it holds
good
off.
music here, ready to go. Let's see. Josh Anderson's got us another message right here, Brendan Forster. He
Okay.
said, our food stock was our biggest yet. We sold out around 7:15 and served over 850 meals.
Golly, man.
So I love listening to you guys when we can. So I'm one of the biggest supporters we got. So, man, I'm a big Josh Anderson fan. He knows that. And his son, Tucker, man, what a worker. I brag on him all the time. So I wish my kids had Tucker's work ethic because he is amazing. So mowed my yard a couple months ago for me
Yeah?
because I was out of town. Lawnmower wasn't working. So I know the man I'll call. So if you
got,
need your yard mowed or you need any grime busting done, if you need your house to look new, need anything pressure washed from an 18-wheeler to a house to a Razor to a 4Runner to whatever you name it, he'll do it.
It's that time of year, so for sure pressure washing is needed when you see that. I tell you what, I've had the pleasure of having his son, Zach Anderson, a freshman in class this year in honors biology. I give him a hard time.
You talk about a good-looking
Yeah.
body for a freshman. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, and he's growing.
Are you kidding me? I would have gave anything to look like that as a freshman.
Oh man, he's chiseled and he's growing, filling in nice. He's on the football side of things and basketball side of things, much needed, getting it done for Pulaski. And his personality, he's great. Zach is a hard worker. He didn't know last week who Porky Pig was, and he had said he'd never heard of the movie Old Yeller. So I'm working on him a little bit, trying to get him in on some things. So Porky Pig, he's got down now. But he didn't know what Looney Tunes was. James, you know what he said when I said, have you ever watched Looney Tunes? He said, are those the people that was on my yogurt when I was eating when I was 5 years old? I said, what?
I figured that, kids might know Space
Did not
Jam.
know
If you
anything.
Space Jam, then
Didn't
you
know
Looney
anything about
Tunes.
Looney Tunes. And that, this potential starting quarterback next year. He's got to get his crap together here, Zach Anderson.
I don't know if that would
Priorities.
affect his on-field productivity or
It
not.
may affect
for
it if
head
he didn't know it.
knowledge
So
with
I might
things.
be a bad influence on Zach. So, I love Zach. Zach's a great kid.
One night we'll put Josh on the spot. We need barbecue one night on a Friday night broadcast up in the booth.
I mean, can you imagine, James? Saturday, you make 850 meals.
Dude, you don't know how much work that goes into that
crazy.
because we got to run this one down right in the middle. Who's there? Oh my gosh, over the shoulder
Is that
catch.
Cam or
Guys,
Bryson?
that is so hard to make an over shoulder catch on the run.
Wow.
But another web gym. That's 2
Great
web
play.
gyms in this baseball game.
Both of their hair on both individuals, Brady and Bryson there. It's great.
But anyway, when Josh goes to smoke those, man, he's up all night long. Like,
Is
for
he
instance,
really?
he got to get up like every couple hours and make sure there's water in the grill, enough moisture in there. And I mean, like, it's a 12 to 18-hour process. And you got to imagine how many butts you got to smoke and then tear those apart and get your sauce on them. And I mean, I have no idea the work goes into it. But Tucker was telling me, man, it's one of those all-night jobs. So very little sleep when he has a big event like that.
Well, I'll tell you what, serving 850 meals anywhere and doing that food stock, that tells me that's a
Okay, we're going.
success.
Is it in the gap? Can we get there in time? 2 running it down, and boom, we're there. So
Nice play. Big play.
our center fielder is Brady Kane,
Brady Kane.
with that catch, number 2. So lost his hat and his luscious hair came
he
out
did.
while he's
Yeah.
running there.
shampoo commercial.
Josh said, dang, he didn't know Old Yeller. I'll try better. So he's realized his failure as a father, but I say that none of my kids are
No, he's all good.
Whoa, that curveball's
I don't want
way
to make
up
the
high,
kids
Carter.
sad tonight.
Carter
One of my
pitched-
favorite promos with Old Yeller. Remember when Ric Flair was feuding at his retirement match with Shawn Michaels? Shawn Michaels came to the ring. He said, "It's like Old Yeller. I got to take the old dog behind the shed and put him down." And Ric Flair, his artery, it always gets going. He's emotional. Man, that was a great promo. That was great.
Dude,
He's
I
like,
can't
"I'm
imagine.
Not going to put this
I can't
dog down."
imagine to make, we'll say in the vicinity of 50 to 100 million. I don't know what Ric Flair's made in his lifetime.
Oh,
but to be in bad enough shape that you go and sign autographs at the Chicken Festival.
Yeah.
I mean, how far do you have to fall to be
Well,
at the London Chicken Festival?
I don't know if you ever saw the 30 for 30, but Ric Flair, my man, he's the nature boy. He's styling, profiling, limousine riding, all those things. Son of a gun, 16-time world champion. But, man, he has had some hard times financially. Apparently, with all I think six divorces he's had to pay. I mean, how much money he's in debt. It was sad. It was heartbreaking to see it.
Reminds me of, did you ever watch The Wrestler with Mickey Rourke?
Yes.
It reminds me of that a whole bunch.
Wow, it's definitely that.
If anybody's never watched The Wrestler or The Fighter, they need to watch both things.
Here's what's incredible, though. Look at all the people that Ric Flair worked with who's passed on, and he's alive. That tells you something, man. Like that business, it's dangerous.
Got him. Look at Carter Ross, dude. I'm telling you what, this guy right here is. You're going to have to not convince me that's our number one pitcher right now from what I saw.
Yeah, man, he's looking good. It's like he's gotten better here the more he's been out there tonight. It's good and much needed for us right now. Now, let's turn this and make it happen, okay? So, down 3 runs, let's dig ourselves out of this.
Hey, 1 per inning gets it to 5-5 after 7. I would take that right now.
Yeah, they'll do it.
But, I'm looking at, getting that leadoff runner on and then starting something instead of a 2-out rally. Mm-hmm. So, Connor Denny, big run right there, big stolen base right there, big A stole home.
Yeah.
So, you don't think a big A stealing home.
No.
But Connor Denny helped that happen, but still in second with his speed right there. So, making things happen.
Like you said,
Number
group
3.
effort for sure, and that's what's going to take. And I like seeing those guys instill their confidence into this game.
We were talking a little bit earlier, Brandon, and we'll say this so we can stay on the air full time right here. But every year there are different classes that come through, senior-wise, and some of them you'll never forget. Like 2017, I'll never forget that class.
Yeah.
2020 had my daughter in it, so obviously that
Sure.
was pretty special to
Absolutely.
me. But 2023 is going to be right there in my top 3 of all time.
I told everybody pregame, March 30th, 2023 will forever be etched in my mind for the rest of my life for this class, and it's such an honor. They are a special group, and I don't know, man. It's like my wife and I, we've had some hard times, not to get too crazy, trying to start a family, got some bad news, bad diagnoses, so I consider them like my kids, like my daughters, like my sons that I don't have, like cut up and have a hard time, come on here and make a fool out of myself talking to you, but truth be told, when the dust clears and the smoke settles and all those things, they're like our kids.
A little low,
Brady
good eye
Kane.
by Brady right there. I would have probably swung at that one, Brandon, but like we
Tell you
talked about,
what,
I'm no baseball player, but you got to, man, your reflexes and timing and just vision's gotta be good.
Brady's game IQ, football and baseball is beyond. It's like wild.
You know what? If my hair looked as good as Brady Kane's, I'd take my helmet off every time I swung too, and
If
I'd just
I
show
had
it to the
Brady-
crowd. I'd just turn around and just throw my head back and
I'll go
and
further.
tuck it
If I
back
had
in.
Brady's hair and his
good
style from Saturday night, man, you couldn't touch me, man. I'd be like 10 foot tall and bulletproof. I mean, walking around like take a run at me if I look that good. Brady Kane.
Oh, got it. Good drive right
Dug
there.
in
That's
there
going in
and
the
found
gap.
it.
Get in
Yeah, he
there.
did.
Go to the wall. Go to the wall. Turn, and he's
We'll
going to
take
run
2.
into it. It's going to be close, and he's in.
Man
easily.
alive. Got it.
Brady
Yeah.
doing a little dance. Our hair
Yeah,
comes
he
back
is.
off. There we go.
Do a little
Gorgeous
dance.
locks.
Make a little love. Get down tonight. There he is. The water.
My name is Umpty with an H.
Yeah.
Some friends call me Dumpty with a D.
I remember that.
Yeah.
Is that the Humpty?
Digital
Here's your
Underground.
chance. Do
Yeah.
the hump. Do the hump to hump. Everybody do the hump to hump.
Now, if they had some of that old hip hop in there.
Yeah,
Well,
there
I
you
just
go.
lost
What's
my
that
camera
called?
view.
What's that? Dude wore like the fake nose and glasses.
Brendan, I just lost camera number 2 for
Did
some
we?
reason.
Oh,
So I'm gonna
no.
have to stay on camera.
Maybe the
1.
wind got it or the battery went out, maybe.
Check video source.
I'll let you, if you need to cut out down there and go check it.
Well, after this inning, I will
All right.
take you up on it. What has happened to my screen? So I hate that I've lost the better view.
Mason
with this one for
Acton
now.
now, again showing good patience here. Get this guy rattled a little bit. Start to feel some pressure here. What was it Vince Vaughn said in dodgeball? Maybe we're going to do this thing where we start slapping each other, right? Let's put the pressure on them. Yeah, that's right. Great line. If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. That's right. It's great. Truer words have never
Did
been
you
spoken.
hear that they're coming out with the sequel to Dodgeball?
Really?
30 years later,
See,
the
I don't
sequel's been worked
know.
on.
See, I don't know if we're now. You might be ruining a good thing now here. That's.
I think
the
Vince
first
Vaughn's
one's
going
so
to be
good.
back in it again.
Vince Vaughn. Well, he's in need.
They
of
need
some-
Ben Stiller. Ben Stiller
Yeah.
has to be in it.
Ben Stiller's got to be. What's his name?
inside.
White Goodman.
That looked
You can call me
inside.
White. Hey, you can call me White. He's like, what did he say about the picture on his wall? He's like, that right there, it actually happened. It didn't, but it actually did. You know, it's great lines in that movie. That actually happened. Grab the bull by the horns. That actually happened. I read about it in a book. Here we go. Mason,
didn't
they're going
like
to call him.
Mason didn't
Frustrated
like it.
here. Poor
He
Mason.
took 2 straight strikes at 3-1. So is this Bryce Cal?
Believe so, yeah. Young man joined us this year, joined the PC family. Believe a transfer.
From?
I want to say Russell County, is that right? No?
Okay, nobody's liking that. Strike
Well,
call
now
here.
he's. The
a
ump is
little
now
aggravated.
saying, know your role, jabroni. But I want to tell the ump he needs to know his role, jabroni. Got the strike zone size. Falls behind here. No balls, 2 strikes. 1 out.
Well, now I probably wouldn't throw anything even close to the strike zone. Just see if I can get.
Yeah. All right. At this point, yeah, you're giving all the.
Got it. Turned on it right here. I
Turned
can't
it right
switch.
here,
but
drops.
Fans that goes
You're
into
gonna get
third.
Brady in right now.
Kane's got some speed. He's running in, standing up.
There you go. 5-3.
Take the helmet off, Brady. Take
Much
the helmet
needed.
off.
Much needed.
All right, so we plate 1. 5-3. Big hit right there.
I saw your camera
Nice
work
cow.
earlier, James, where you were showcasing Chance Todd tonight. That was awesome. I love the young man there in the dugout. Of course, he talked to me last week talking about his road to recovery and with a smile on his face. I mean, that's what I loved about it. Chance came in with a smile on his face to tell me all about that young man. Think the world of him.
Well, we'll get through this inning, Brandon. And I'm going to go back. And
All right.
I think my mistake was this time I didn't plug the battery in to keep it on charge the entire time. So we're just relying on battery. I need to rely on electricity.
Right,
And that way we could keep a steady stream going over there. So
Yeah, for sure.
I was hoping it was charged good enough to make it through. We've got 2 more batteries
Well-
there, but I think the bad thing is I got to walk it all the way back over here so it can talk to the transmitter.
Yeah, we got the
I'll get it back on. Okay, so we got a new pitcher coming in. Number 11 is warming up.
Pink Panther right here playing.
Brandon, I'm going to let you talk solo. I'm going to do
sure.
that now while we got a pitching break.
Well, as we get the change up here for the Lions have taken advantage of some mistakes the Maroons have made to take a 5-0 lead earlier on the game, but now the Maroons have battled back, and there's a conversation between Blue and Coach Mayfield on the sidelines, and just talking it over what was being talked about on the strike zones and whatnot. But listen, it's coaching, and our guys are battling back here, and motivation at its finest. Young man for the Lions warming up here a little bit, taking some warm-up pitches, and we'll get some things going here, of course. Guys, thanks again for tuning in here tonight, Maroon Sports Network. We thank you all for subscribing and watching us always. The Maroon Faithful, you never cease to amaze me. But tonight is, well, it's a great crowd we've had here tonight for it to be so windy and cool, but senior night, Still plenty of time left, plenty of baseball to be played here, and the guys looks like they've got the bats rolling here, and let's keep it rolling. Try to come back from this bout here. So working out on our camera angles. Mr. Murray's going to go check out a tech issue with our extra camera that we have down low, and hopefully we can get that back up and going so you guys can enjoy from your living rooms at home or your cell phones or wherever you may be. Marshall Lipsey's going to get things started with us, and Cam Hargis on deck. As right now, things have been going really, really good here at the top of the sixth here for the Maroons. Or, I'm sorry, bottom of the fifth. Check swing. We're going to say ball. Marshall Livesey steps into the box here. Got a runner on first. And they're going to call strike here, 1-1. Here's the pitch. Runner advances for Maroons. The second, he's down and he's safe. Livesey now. Patient tonight. 1 ball, 2 strikes. High, 2-2. Good eye by Marshall there. Marshall stepping out here to, I don't know if he got something in his eye or what here. He's going to check. Count is 2-2, 1 out. One runner on second. 5-3. Garrard County on top here. Pitch. Check the runner at second. We're going to say he's safe. Swung on. Missed. Struck out. Marshall Lipsey as Cam Hargis makes his way. 2 out. It's been a good inning so far for the Maroons. Mr. Murray's going to make his way back up here to the booth, and he's got equipment, cameras and cords running around. Cameron's going to swing on the first. It's high fly. Into the glove of the pitcher, and that's going to do it. The Maroons end it with just 1 run. Well, Maroon Sports Network here, now we've got the change of the innings here as the Maroons are going to try to. Yeah. Yeah.
All right, Brandon Foster, we'll just call camera 2 out of action.
Yep.
We used it for prom, and then, of course, I didn't get to it to 6th period today. Then we set everything up.
I'm sorry. We got all the mileage out of it we can here.
We did. So now we're down to 1 camera view, and I hate that because I love the view of the batter in the box. But we still got a broadcast, still got a live stream. So
a lot of fun.
Things
Let's
could
get down
be a
to
lot
the
worse.
nitty-gritty here. Good night for s'mores, chili, hot cocoa, all that stuff. Grilled cheese. James, are you a grilled cheese with your chili kind of guy?
You better believe it.
All right.
I'm a grilled cheese about any type of day.
I am
type
too.
Guy, so.
Absolutely, absolutely.
All right, fans. 5-3 is the score.
Here's
So
the pitch. Down the middle.
it looks like this
And
is out of bounds. It goes over.
it is,
almost
foul
the
ball.
roadway. Good catch by the little blonde girl down there. So whoever it is, she's got some good reflexes.
I believe that is, thought I recognized her as Mr. Cook's daughter, but it may not be. I don't think so. Way off. Samsonite, I was way off.
See Melissa Lancaster here watching the
Yes,
boys.
she is. Yes, absolutely. Caden, of course, Caden Lancaster amongst sharp-dressed men Saturday night
Another
as well.
another
My man.
nominee for Sportsman of the Year.
My man,
and Best Male
if
Athlete.
he could have wrote the book on what to say and what to do, he'd read it, produced it, he autographed everything. Man, he said all the right things. Saturday night, he said holding his date's train and. Did you open the door for your date, young man? Absolutely, I did. He said, I mean, just look at her. I mean, the dude was textbook. Absolutely.
A plus.
Absolutely. A plus plus.
Okay.
Yes.
Take life
Lanny.
lessons from the
Lanny,
elevator.
what'd you say, yeah, the elevator, yeah. Just keeps on lifting.
I asked Boone Gobby a while ago. I said, Boone, you ready to come up and play 4 years for us? You got a nickname? He's like, I do not. I'm like, we'll be working on one.
We'll get him, man. Yes. Daniel Boone Godby.
Ooh, a little low.
He's a forester.
Now, baseball dads, if a pitch bounces and hits you, it does not count as a hit batter, does it? It
Really?
does? Well, that was close.
Wow.
Because that ricochet come off there.
Swing.
Right to the shortstop. Boom. Cam got it.
Field it.
He said, take this as a
Great
cowboy.
play.
I'll throw it over just in case you don't think I caught it. So now we're got one out. Jaden, no, you can't hit Carter Ross's pitches. So that is coming up right here. So Carter, let's do this, baby. 1, 2, 3. So Brandon, technically we have won 2 of the 5 innings, and they've won 1 inning.
Yeah. And, you know, gosh, man, it's just a game of little things, man, you appreciate. Little things turn into big things.
Good pitch, Carter.
Swing on.
Brandon, you can really see the ball move up here in the dugout, and I can definitely see from the batter right here, man. I'm telling you what.
It's a great facility.
I don't think
up
I
here.
would touch any of Carter's pitches.
Yeah. It's just a great facility we got up here, over here on campus here for Maroons baseball. This building we've got, the field looks great, the lights.
Let's go ahead and break the news to Coach Miller.
Okay.
So see if we can still get fired from Maroon Sports Network.
Oh, man.
We went and spent $750 worth of trophies today and picked them up and brought them back.
Really?
For the MSAs.
$750?
He's giving me the thumbs up.
Wow.
It's good to go, baby. But, you know, we
Keep on rolling,
we got so
baby.
many good sponsors. Everybody has donated to the MSAs. We want to thank them.
Yeah.
So we got that thing fully funded and good to go. And
The private planes that we got here at Maroon Sports Network, the limousine rides that we get, the after parties. It's great.
I mean, they got to take you in our places.
Yeah, that too. Absolutely.
Won't be long. They'll be begging us to do away games. You know what I'm saying? So
Hey, I'm telling you, that's the thing that's going to be really fun one of these days. If we're able to get
curveball.
it worked out, of course, you know, of courtesy and other campuses and whatnot, of course, things that goes into it. But man, that's the dream right there. Go on the road, be heels.
listen, how
like
fun
Bobby
was
the Brain
it? How
Heenan.
fun was it to do the girls' 12th region tournament
That
and
was a
see
lot of
Love
fun.
May's bank shot to
Yeah.
put the game in overtime of the girls' district championship, regional championship.
You could have just stopped just when you said to see love. Like, you know, you could have stopped right there with that statement. But yeah, Love Mays. I mean, my goodness, a name like that is epic.
And then
She's
Samantha
a baller.
Bottoms just sat there and nailed 5 threes in that game against, I don't know if that's the Southwestern game or the championship game, but Samantha Bottoms came out firing it. Then I told this funny story, and I'll tell it again to the viewers.
Okay.
I go in the bathroom that day, and I hear this guy just singing at the top of his lungs in the bathroom. So you don't think about it, but the guy is singing. I don't know if it was Here we go. We got a shot to center field. Looks like
Was
it's
it
going to be run down.
Was it a Keith Whitley song?
No. It was a rock and roll song. I don't know if it's Eric Clapton or who. I can't remember now.
Okay.
But he was singing in there, and I come in and use the bathroom, and he stopped singing, and he just walking around the track, and then after the game was over with for the championship game, he come up to me and who was it come up to me? It was I think it was Samantha Bottoms came up to me, his daughter, and she said, "I want you to know that you made my day because my sister in Virginia, or my aunt in Virginia, heard you talking about somebody singing in the bathroom, and she knew immediately it was my dad."
Oh my gosh.
So
That's awesome.
Later, he came over and shook my hand and told me about that his daughter mentioned to him that she knew immediately who it was whenever I mentioned that. And I didn't know a name from anybody, but that's pretty cool that it was Samantha Bottom's dad.
I'm amazed, but that makes sense. Brooklyn Thomas's family in South Carolina says they listen to all the broadcasts and they're able to see her play, and greatly appreciative of Maroon Sports Network. Of course, you don't have to be from out of state. Just your families that live here in the county, are appreciative to be able to see. So it's cool.
I got to say, having the prom on there was pretty cool, Brandon, because
yeah, I hope we can continue to do that. That was special.
Norman mentioned his uncle getting to watch it in the state of Wisconsin. Wow. So that was pretty cool.
Well, you told me that today, and that's awesome. Well, there was family in Elizabethtown. The grandparents of the Daltons was able to watch and said they were very appreciative. I mean, it's amazing, man. Like, you think.
Speaking of, we've got Miss Elizabeth Dalton as one of our 5 candidates for the Humanitarian of the Year.
Absolutely, yeah. I could see that for sure.
So I can't remember all the names now, but
hustled.
I know Elizabeth is in the running for Humanitarian of the Year.
Elizabeth was a hard worker in the classroom, of course, great volleyball player for Pulaski County. She hustled and fantastic young lady. And Aiden steps in there
I was
like
going
a
up
man.
there to get her camera, and I saw Marty Wesley up there, and I said, "Man, that's a good hit by Aiden." He said, "It's about time."
Well, Marty played baseball. He was a pitcher back in the day, and he's a father, but man, he knows the game, and he knows his son too.
I didn't realize he had 3 sisters until seeing out festivities.
Yeah, Addie, I had her freshman year. I had Aiden his freshman year. Swung on and missed.
Jace was way late with that one. That was practically in the glove when he took the swing.
Yeah, man. I don't know if it's just, of course, I see Chloe Carroll coming in here tonight. I guess softball did play or practiced or something.
All right, so we've got a 1-1 count for Jace Stone Cold Fry coming out through here.
With Aiden on first.
Well, we got a pitch runner in for him. Who's running for him? Is that Measle?
Ben Hampton. All right, the B-E-N. Ben Hampton, also a tennis player.
Yes, sir. Number 1 boys singles.
James, is love only in part of the plays in tennis as a sport?
As far as I know, it is.
All right.
And now it may be in pickleball.
Pickleball, there's love?
I would think they would keep the score the same as tennis, but I'm unsure. I've not played yet.
Volleyball, there's love. All right.
There we go. Ben.
Here we go.
Stand
the
up.
B-E-N.
Number 16.
Getting
Ben
it done
Hampton's
here.
also nominated for Sportsman of the Year.
Is he really? Okay.
Yes. His tennis coach, Chris Atkinson, nominated him.
Good. Coach Atkinson, of course. Man, he's been on quite the roll this year with the tennis team.
Jace Fry nominated for Comeback Player of the Year.
Comeback, well done, of course. Barrick Williams, was he on there as comeback?
He's on there as well.
All right. The inside, they're going to call that strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runner on second, the B-E-N, freshman Ben Hampton.
Runner on second with no outs. I'd love to get it first and third here. Oh, no, that looked like that was inside, but okay, no argument.
All right.
A big curveball coming in there. I thought that was on his fingers.
Man, alive, I don't know. Outside from up here, man. Connor Denny.
One thing about Connor Denny, he's ready to play.
That's true.
Coach put him in.
Well, I'll tell you another thing about Connor Denny. What you see is what you get. He's drives you wild, but gotta love him. Rocking a mustache.
I like every day that he comes into school and he's dressed to the hilt. I mean, he looks like a teacher.
He's
doing
wearing
an internship, but he dresses.
He's
up
dressed
well.
better than some teachers.
Let's say 75%.
I'm telling you.
Yes.
That's bad. It's a bad sign on professionalism as a whole.
Man, that curve comes out of nowhere right there. It looks like it's going to hit him, and next thing you know, it curves over the plate. So, reliever seems to have some good stuff here.
Connor. He's behind in the count here, but
guys, we got a storm
alive.
brewing in. My wife said
Yeah,
it's
it looks
raining
like
at home. I live in Fishing Creek, so it's heading this way.
Okay.
It's supposed to last for about 5 minutes of intense rain and pass through, according to Lucian Deaton, so our weather forecaster. So,
yep, Lucian Deaton is a machine, man. He's a meteorologist and teacher, and I don't know what else he is.
he might be able to run that one out.
There we go.
If he can bobble that just a little bit.
Looked like he stepped off the bag.
The wind's picking up. You guys share a seat. I've got one over here.
Bryson Duggar.
You should sit in his.
You can see that rain in the distance there, James. Might blow over us, but we'll see.
Who we got up to bat here?
Hollywood, Bryson Duggar.
Number 12's up.
What's up, man? I'm talking about you earlier. Bryson now had a really good at bat. Last at bat. The BEN on third.
Okay, 2-0 count. Bryson with a good eye so far. Number 12 is nominated for Male Athlete of the Year and Sportsman of the Year.
Yes, yeah, well,
And Play of the Year. He's nominated.
yeah, absolutely. Bryson Duggar is a go-getter, man.
I thought that was a little high outside.
Step into it. Here's a pitch, curve, foul ball.
It's going over to the creek, maybe the road. Right in the
Road, absolutely.
We got it bundled up right here, Brandon. That wind is nasty.
Oh, man, I'm telling you. Clear on one side over here that I see on the right side. So it may just pass right on by.
Outside. Okay, I like that one. So it's easy to see. I like to have another pitch just like that one.
James, tomorrow starts the first day of 3 of KSA testing. Our school campus here is our kids. We wish them luck and go get them, Tiger. That's all I can say.
Oh, let's go down to the hot shot. Yes, sir. We got that run. Bryson Hollywood Duggar.
Man, he's come through tonight.
Screamer, Brendan, for us.
Yes, it was.
That ate the third baseman alive.
Yeah. I like how his cut on the ball on the pitch right there is good. It's right back here to
Cute. Perfect.
right here for Brady Kane.
Johnny Kane's always so thrilled when that song comes on. He lights up like a candle every time it comes on.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable. So he must be a big Brian Wilson.
Big Beach Boy fan. That or he's hinting like, hey, somebody send me to a tropical paradise when you can. All inclusive, full paid. There we go. Check swing. Ball's behind.
I'll tell you what, Brandon Foster.
What's that?
I'm going to miss these 3 baseball bats. They can't
Yeah.
get 3 baseball bats.
Man, how they're able to sit up here and endure me and
Maybe they'll
you.
come back next year and be able to get on a broadcast with us.
I think so. I think we can make it happen. Yeah, reminisce on all the stuff.
Listen to Kokomo.
That'd be great. Yeah.
Come out like a Hawaiian beach thing. Like Brady don't even know it. We're all just dressed in Hawaii.
Well, doesn't Mr. Bullock run Aloha Fridays where he wears Hawaiian shirts to school every Friday? He's like, it's Aloha. I don't know. I think Fridays are kind of overrated.
Chance. He's going to get out right time. Yep, hangs up too long. Okay.
Boom.
5-4.
Up and down.
County has 8 hits.
Got a chance here.
County has 4 hits.
Was it Jim Carrey said?
Number is, we're down
That's right. Jim Carrey said, "You're telling me there's a chance, right? I'm more like 1 in a million. Why are you telling me there's a chance? We can do it." That's right. Got this.
We're going to the last inning number 7.
Let's do it. That's what I say. Right now is we've got our man pitching the ball really well for us here. He stepped in. He's on some nasty stuff, man. It's like he's gotten better as the game is prolonged here. Yeah, wouldn't you know? Got that CD on ready to go, man. ACDC.
We need a win on senior night. We need to celebrate.
Yes, we do. I think so.
Walk it off and
Just makes things right.
I think they're going to cancel our limousine ride and the party.
Well, I tell you, as you know, the Maroon Sports Network perks, right? You know, that's all you can say. I agree. Hayden Nev here for Garrard County. Carter Ross. There's the pitch, swung on, foul ball. Yeah, he looks just like Nate Unthink for whatever reason from up here. Go. Swung on and missed here. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The Golden Lines. Now, I've never ate at the place, but apparently there's the Golden Line sandwich you get as you get into Lancaster. You know this little it looks like a car stop place that's been there for years. It's almost like Sonic, but it's not really Sonic. It's run down. It's right next to the baseball field. Apparently, if you pull in there and you order the Golden Line, it's basically a hot ham and cheese sandwich that they've served for years, and it's supposed to be pretty good.
Okay, now I'm going to tell you, my wife and I had seen that. We like little mom and pop places.
That's one of them.
We pulled in there and got a cheeseburger, and we were extremely disappointed.
Really? It wasn't good?
It was not good.
Oh, wow. Well, see, I've never ate there.
Tracking it down. No. Wow, another web gem since he fell
I don't know
off
what
the
happened
top
there.
So, guys, we've had 3 great
It's like-
defensive plays right here.
Like David Copperfield there for a second. He was.
You know what? And I hadn't thought about this, Brandon, but the wind is playing havoc with that.
That's, well, yeah, it's a nightmare.
Down here with these high,
Yeah.
elevated swings.
Well, it makes sense. I mean, yeah, clearly that's.
So the Golden Lines.
Yeah. Apparently, our former assistant coach who coached at Lincoln County, who went back, Coach Big Guy, trying to think of his name, helped us out. He was telling me, he stopped me with that deep voice. He said, "Mr. Boyster, if you go over there and you get you the Golden Line, you won't be disappointed." And I said, "Well, buddy, yeah, Dean Wilkes, yeah, Coach Wilkes." He wore sunglasses in the building. I was like, man, any man that does that, yeah, absolutely. You don't want to be trifled with. But Coach Wilkes said, "The Golden Line, you won't be disappointed." He's a friend.
I'm disappointed he's going to hear from me because, ironically, right up the middle, Carter.
There it
almost
is.
got it. Can we get there in time?
I think you will. Got it. Great play.
Bryson Duggar said, no problem. I got
The
this.
2-3 pull.
But Dean Wilkes is a big friend of one of my buddies.
Is he really?
Earl Langdon. They both
Really?
play UK together.
All right. Yeah, I'm Coach Wilkes. Coach Wilkes was he's a great guy. He's a great friend here at Pulaski County when he was with us, and he always spoke words of wisdom. And one thing I'll never forget is he spoke about the Golden Line. He said, "You need to pull over and get you the high ham and cheese sandwich."
If I go there and I order the Golden Line and they look at me like I'm crazy,
No, don't tell me. Say it's Coach Wilkes. Won't you step up to that guy?
I won't step up to Wilkes. I'm hearing hearsay.
Yeah. No, he said it was the Golden Line. He said it was good. And I ain't lying.
Way back in the day, back in Clay County, Pat's Fuller. See,
I've heard about Pat. I've heard.
Juanita was alive. It was Pat's, and he gave it to Juanita, who worked there for years and years and years. So then Juanita,
Okay.
her family sold it. Now it's corporate American. So
What's
stopped
Oh, well, I've heard about my man Robert Stivers. He's dropped the ball on some things I've heard. But, yeah.
Back in high school, I could order what's called the Big Pack.
Okay.
It would be a cheeseburger topped with a ham and cheese.
Oh my gosh, man! I don't know if I can do that. I bet it's like putting an egg on your burger. Where's the hot dog stand at? Is that Laurel County? Is that London? Is there a hot dog? Weaver's hot dog stand. Is that good?
It is really good.
Okay.
Yes, they've got a Grippo dog you can order, so you can put
Grippo chips. Gosh,
crumbled up on top of your hot dog.
sounds good.
What's weird though, I'm trying to take my wife there like 3 times, Brandon.
Okay.
And every time we went, it's been closed. Like just on like a random day. Like we'd go on a Wednesday and it's supposed to be open and they were closed for reasons. Then we went on
Yeah.
like a Monday, they're
I
supposed
hate
to be
that.
open and they were closed for family emergency. Then we picked another time, my wife's like, I'm just giving up. I'm gonna be able to eat.
Feel like it's in the cards. Yeah.
But it's right in downtown London. So you know where Main Street
Yeah.
is? You can go down to 3rd Street and take a left and you run right into it.
Axel Rose. Oh, I was getting ready to say. I was going to say. I wish we had a good hot dog stand somewhere. That would be awesome. The rotisserie hot dog that you can get right off, warm, ready to go, like you said. Put some chili on it.
We talked about this before.
Yeah.
Are you chili with beans or without beans on a hot dog?
I can do either or. I can do beans but I love cheese. I like cheese on a hot dog, shredded cheese. I'll do relish from times. I don't think there's a wrong way to dress a hot dog, really. I've had it all.
Used to, and I still do sometimes, mayonnaise and cheese.
I haven't tried mayonnaise and cheese, but I'd be willing to do it. I'm a mayo guy. Hellman's all the way, not that Miracle Whip stuff. Don't give me that crap. Don't do it.
There are a few things I ask my wife, but one is Hellman's.
Hellman's. Hellman's. Bring out the Hellman's because it brings out the best.
Fans, here we go. Bottom of the 7th. This is our last bit of life that we
Yeah.
have.
We got some Jay-Z playing, Mason acting up.
Who could we have better up to bat?
Right. Now, Allie's boyfriend is behind us, and we want to ask him, is it true that you ate 5 hot dogs tonight?
I had 3 and a burger.
Oh, my God. I don't know if that's any better. Man, I'm just worried about your colon health.
Expect his voice to be like Johnny Hines.
No, I didn't either. Yep. Well, I had 3 and a burger.
This guy's a 65-year-old.
Yeah, my goodness. I was like, gosh. Johnny Hines is like, he's somewhere sitting right now being like, man, ate 3 hot dogs and a hamburger. I'm impressed. That or I just need to go get some probiotics. One. It's sparking me to take my vitamins tonight. That's what happens when you get old. Yeah. All right, now where'd y'all go the other night? You said the harbor for prom? Okay. What you had chicken? What'd you have, my man?
I had the chicken.
You had chicken tenders, okay.
Allie must have tried them because she said they were the same as Slim.
Nobody did the grouper sandwich?
Now she did brag on the 5 banana peppers.
Okay. Mason acting right here with a full count. There you go. Good eye. Oh, almost checked the batter's box guy. Absolutely. Let's get this going. Let's win this.
Allie, still what award do you want to announce Friday at the MSAs? You want to be a presenter? Best female athlete? You want to read the cue card? Announce it?
All right. That's good. There you go.
Maybe we'll get you some more airtime. Bryce Cow coming up to bat.
Bryce playing a lot here, third base for us here tonight, right? He's getting things going for the Maroons. Inside, good eye. Oh, sorry about that, Allie.
Come on, let's get this runner over to third base.
And down the line, they're going to call 2 balls. All right, we'll take it. Conversation at the mound here.
So for this time, we'll go to our commercial sponsor, which is, make one up for us. Sure.
Hellman's Mail. No, I don't want to say it. Gary Sewell Sports Den for all your sporting goods needs. See Gary Sewell at his shop. They are open on Saturdays. Hey, it's baseball season right now, and it's also soccer for Little League as well as many others. See him for all your sporting needs. Gary Sewell.
You know, speaking of, WS has learned so many nice things. I need to see
Oh my gosh, yeah, it's right. Right. Well, we got the Nike pullover from our man Taylor Gover that we need to get embroidered. Taylor hooking us up with some Nike gear. Thank you, Taylor. The Nike swag is always great, and we'll take any other Nike swag you got here at Maroon Sports Network if you got it. We love it, and we'll rock the Maroons gear all over town and tell them where we got it and who sent us.
Just got under it, pop up, and that's going to be an easy out. One out.
My man Mick Jagger walking here. Moves like Jagger. We talked about earlier is coming in here to join us with the. Talked about his. Yep. Yep. Here's Marshall Livesey with one out, one on. See if we can do this here. The Pulaski County peace sign in center field is still gone, I noticed.
Got it. It's going to go deep. Go deep. Get over his head. Get over his head. Keep traveling. Keep traveling.
Ah.
Got it right against the fence. Dang it. Just got under it.
Wow, thought it was going to carry a little bit.
We are down to our last out, are we not?
I like the aggressiveness on that at-bat, though. Go for it.
Cowboy Hargis.
The Cowboy.
All comes down to you. You're senior night. Show Kobe what it's about. Jay Connor.
Yep. Cam Hargis. Cam the man. Thank the world of Cameron. Got to see Cameron at prom Saturday night, dressed up. Smiling real big. Cam Hargis. Looking good in the tux. Runner's going to run here for PC, going to advance, and nope, going to check him back. Here we go.
We've got hit the gold lines 8-5, but we're down 5-4. Unfortunately, hit batters and early walks got us
Yeah.
a big inning.
Yeah, hurt us. But still in it. Cam the man. Swung, missed. That'll do it, man. Man.
Okay, so Garrett gets the sweep overs this year, 7-4 and 5-4. So one big inning doomed us tonight, Brandon Foster.
Yeah.
So I know the seniors definitely.
I hate that because I love these young guys and want them to win every game, you know. That's the heart of a competitor.
Well, the cool thing is, Brandon, does not end the season in the league.
No.
Right across Garrett County again in the regional tournaments.
Yep.
We got to get there first. So
Yep.
we did get the number 1 seed in the district with a 6-0 record, so that's something to be proud of. Sweeping Somerset's always nice. So we'll get
Yep.
Casey County in the first round with Somerset, Brawls Rock, Castle County.
We'll get there.
We'll start district play.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Well said, James. We'll bounce back from this. As resilient as ever, this is the group to have that can do it. They can put it together. We know that with all their experience. Now it's just getting out here and making it happen. Coach Mayfield's going to coach them up and talk to them, and it's next up. You got to have that mentality right now.
All right, Brandon, let's get ready to, we'll make it short and sweet and get off the air tonight, but we out hit Garrett 8-5. But, we talked about just the one big inning, just the hit batters, and you basically have the bases loaded with 0 hits. So it's hard to recover from that. We almost got out of that inning with just 1 run, but ended up being a big 3-run homer by Garrett to give them 5 that inning, so that was
Yeah.
a downfall. Seemed like we could get some innings going, but we scattered 1. We just needed 1 this inning.
Yeah. And it hurts even more that you were that close that you could have you had the opportunities to get that 1 run, even falling down 5-0, right, like we did, as much as we chipped away. But nonetheless, James, you said it. We just have that mentality, move on to the next, and I like our guys next up. We'll be with you. What are we going to do next Thursday? You think?
We will look at next Thursday.
We'll see what we can do.
But I need to
Oh,
get
that's
you
right.
maybe a commentator
That's
with
right.
you because I can get it set up for sure.
Okay.
Last home game of the year. But Friday's MSA, so it's the next
That's right.
thing on our topics of fans. Even if you're not going to be there at school with us, just tune in.
Tune in, yeah.
2 o'clock, you're going to see our favorite players from the course of the year, favorite plays, favorite coaches, favorite teams. So a lot of good things happened at PC this year, and a lot of record
Absolutely.
moments. I'm surprised at all the records.
Yeah.
Either by
Yes. Clint Woods.
So we've got all kinds of record breakers out there, and we'll announce the winner of the most record-breaking awards. It's going to be fun. Can't wait to
I cannot wait either, and it's going to be a good time to celebrate. So family, friends, PC alum, PC admin, PC staff, hop on, have a good time this Friday, the MSAs. See you guys later.